Three cheers for the champions, the glorious and the adored, those whom fate has chosen as its children, the righteous, the vengeful, the fortunate. But fate has a narrow view, and its blessings limited. For in Tahiri, those who the eyes of fate has not gazed upon see a world unkind. If you are born here, your chances aren't great. The poor live in keeps of squalor, ridden in filth and contagion. Those who seek opportunity find a life of struggle. Some turn to banditry, casualty, even cruelty. The most desperate turn to the occult, selling themselves as fodder for devils or evil gods. Many end up in the pile, their remains to be burned to ash and swept away by the wind. So it goes. Yet, there is one more option. Precarious, compromising, preferred by a few. A life reforged in the ways of the guild, whether by conscription, by barter, or by debt. Whether from the streets of Siglasia, the seas of Turnvul, or the gallows of Larian, the Order of the Far Travelers take all who can prove themselves a worthwhile investment. Serving as mercenaries, specialists, and experts in collections and acquisition, from the temples of Chalt to the reaches of Arcana, to the coffers of those petty, indebted nobles. No longer can one be judged by their station, only by the coin you can make for the Gold Mercers Guild. If you can afford your life under their shadow, that is the gallows humor. Three cheers for the champions. Three cheers for the bottom line.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the next episode of the Gallows Humor, which is a Gold Mercers Guild one-shot, part of a series. But of course, at this point, with the number of adventures that we've had and the serialized progression of these adventures, we are pretty much at the cusp of calling this a campaign as is, except an unorthodox campaign with unorthodox scheduling. So, I sincerely would like to welcome you all to this next embarkment of the Gallows Humor. Tonight, we have we got 5 players. We will see if a 6th player pops in or not. But before we transition over to that, I want to just say thank you everybody for tuning in. This is a stream that is part of a project known as Project Aurora, which is many DMs, many campaigns, many more players, and one collective universe that all of these adventures take place in. If you are somebody who enjoys D&D, if you're somebody who's enthusiastic about the prospect of world building and character creation, you want to get into discussions about that, if you want to participate in games, if you want to get the sneak peek on certain lore within the Auroraverse, please consider clicking on that link to the Project Aurora Discord. Say hi and give everybody a thumbs up. They will give you a thumbs up back. On top of that, this stream overall, I'd say, you know, after months and months of progression, it is still a drop in the bucket in terms of Oh, come on. No. That's not how the +1 tokens work. That's not how those work. You cannot do that. I will have to refund you those. You cannot do that for each other's characters. It's got to be people outside the party. That's not how that works. Those are illegal. Those are illegal. Sorry, everybody. I'm just talking chat right now. But if you enjoy this stream, please consider clicking down to the follow button and consider, being a part of the Chaotic and Writer Nation. Also, there's a Patreon down below. You can check out the Patreon. There's all sorts of new benefits that are there for people who enjoy world building and like world building resources and maps and want to have the capability to affect the campaigns in one way or another. So check those things out. Without further ado, we are going to transition to the players themselves and have a little chit chat.
Gonna be the best. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Everybody. Good to see you. So tonight we have what appears to be 5 players. We have Narth playing as Wambo, Private Eye.
I am the last and highest court of appeal.
We have Dr. Squiggums playing as Blaze.
How you doing there?
We have Sean playing as Oscar with some fresh new art recently commissioned.
Yerp.
Absolutely. And then we have Phoenix V playing as Vorn.
Where's the ale? I need more ale.
It's coming. You're in the middle. You're in the middle of a boat. Where are you gonna find ale? You gotta just hold on a moment. You gotta get over this adventure first before we drink. Okay. Listen, we have a new player. Say hello to Synthetic Ducky playing as Egon.
Hello and everybody, welcome. Thank you. Oh, please. No, it's okay. Oh, thank you.
Whoop, whoop. There you go.
If I had a soundboard, I would definitely be applauding you.
Exactly. Yeah, we need that soundboard back, Matt.
So, I have the device. It's just a work to set it up, and it's kind of an inconsistent boy, but that's okay because we got music, we got effects, we got other things that we could play with today. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you a question because we need to kind of get the brains going. If you had the opportunity to have a drink with a character from Project Aurora, who would it be and what would the drink be? I'm gonna start with, let's say, Sean. If you could have a drink with a character from Project Aurora, what would be your choice of drink, and what character would you be drinking with? Also, feel free to explore the stage a little bit if you have any other visions to that effect.
I feel like this is cheating, but I'm going to say Captain Fable. Just because it seems like he would have the best stories to tell around drinks. What would we be drinking? I don't know. He's a pretty strong Minotaur, so we would need something strong in order to kind of go blow for blow. So probably some type of like dwarven firewater, something really strong.
Mm-hmm.
We would be drinking. I would probably only need one, if that, and he can have like the rest of the pitcher.
Gotcha. Just the joy of being in the presence of a prominent figure like Captain Fable. I would not say that's cheating. I'd say that'd be a good opportunity to drink beer with a legend, or drink a drink with a legend. We're gonna move this forward. Actually, we're gonna hit up Synthetic Ducky here. If you had the opportunity to drink with a Project Aurora character on top of a drink of your choice, what would these things be?
You'll have to forgive me. I can't remember his name, but he's the mushroom guy.
Ingot?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, thank you. And whatever they drink, if they don't drink anything, maybe just like some milk, milk and cookies, just hang
I
out.
gotta add that to the lore. Hell yeah! Thank you for the inspiration.
So, Ingot, what sort of drink would that be? It would be
I mean, if I can
it would be a drink. Perhaps.
Maybe it's just like water dirt or something. I don't know.
Whatever Myconids drink.
Yeah.
Fermented mud.
Oh, yes, yogurt.
Yeah. Boozy yogurt.
Let's split this over to Narth then. Hey, who would you get a drink with, and what would be your drink of choice?
Pina coladas with Bovie Von Bovie.
With Bovie Von Bovie. It seems like Bovie Von Bovie is a rambunctious but quite sensitive Hanu. So I imagine you could get him to tear up very easily with compliments.
Yeah, it'd be a good time.
Jumping over to Phoenix V, playing as Vorn. If you had the opportunity to drink with a Project Aurora character, what would your drink be, and who would you be drinking with?
Oh, this is probably cheating, but vodka with Mogus.
Genius.
I guess technically, you know
the
what,
vodka,
I was thinking player characters, but I'll allow it. Drinking with the God of Slaughter. Listen, definitely definitely you're talking about like blood wine or something that's like reminiscent of, or just blood. I don't know. Like, what does Mogus drink? God of Slaughter drinks blood, I guess.
I feel like he'd be the one drinking the fermented meat slurry. Not the
Yeah.
So gross.
All right. Last but not least, Dr. Swiggums.
I feel like this is kind of cheating as well, but I actually just kind of want to see what would happen. Is that you decided to get Slosh, Winveer, Navarro, and Anth all in one room.
What? Which three? Hold on. You listed multiple names here.
Okay, fine. I'll probably have to start drinking with Anth.
Anth.
Yeah.
Anth is short for which character is that?
That was in the Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. How would you imagine that interaction going?
Very interesting. Just see how the entire night would go, type of thing. You can't really tell with a bard, and especially of a whispers.
Solid. Well, hey, if anybody who is not part of Project Aurora curious about who are all these characters that are being talked about right now, well, I should preface, there is a community that we are all a part of. It's called Project Aurora, and there are, as I mentioned, many DMs, many campaigns, many more players in one universe that all of these adventures take place around. And each of us, in one way or another, playing in this campaign, have a character in some other campaign or adventure. So if you are curious about the hottest scoop, the hottest news in the Auroraverse, or what sort of upcoming world events there may be, or what what video game are they playing in general chat, feel free to click on that Discord link and join us. We're an inclusive community. We are very friendly. We are very accepting and more than happy to show you the ropes if you have any questions. Super dupes. So
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Did you say who you would have a drink with?
Oh, I did not. Listen. So if I could have a drink with somebody from Project Aurora, like a character, I would say have a straight shots of spiced rum with Rashid.
Oh, nice.
From Tales of Silesia. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like that's I feel like if I got Rashid drunk, I would start seeing all sorts of very interesting antics coming out, especially lots of sleight of hand with the cards, with the tarot, and also kind of witness how how he lifts a coin here, lifts a coin there from other people. I think it would be a fantastic opportunity to learn from a master. Super.
Hell
So
yeah.
that is going to make it for our introductory premise. Hey, is everybody here ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight?
No.
Already.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.
It's a good session. Time to go.
Like and subscribe.
Good night, everybody.
Smash
Good night,
that
all that.
Patreon.
And do we level up?
You level down.
Oh, I forgot it's in reverse because
No.
this is going until November
Exactly.
2021. Level down. Jesus.
Oh, not 3.5. Not 4th edition.
Yeah, it's like a level down in addition. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's go.
All right. So, to immerse us properly within tonight's adventure, a recap. Many of you have experienced your lives being spared by an official of the Gold Mercers Guild, which is a guild that is wreathed in both profiteering, adventure, and backstabbing. You therefore find yourself in a precarious position of being far in debt with this guild. However, you are members of this guild, which means you have resources available to you to repay that debt and missions to fulfill to your superior, whose name is Slag Dumak, who is a very dapper dressed bugbear. He has sent you specifically on the in the opportunity to track down hidden treasure, pirates' treasure. This treasure is located on an island on the Sea of Turnbull. It is known as Thundering Isle. It is the location of buried treasure from Captain Arion Featherlight, the captain of the Howling Reaper. And with the treasure stashed on this island, and the ship having sunk some time ago, Eyewitness believes to have confirmed that the Howling Reaper has risen from the dead. The entire area around the island is wreathed in thick fog, and the silhouette of a ghostly ship has been seen exploring the waters around this isle. However, you have accepted the charge set before you and are now embarking upon a small vessel, quietly sailing its way, rowing its way through the fog. And shortly, we bring you firsthand to the scene that we left off. The scene where you had just entered into the mouth of this ghastly fog. And then, as a matter of fact, in just seconds ago, as I will need to make a necessary swap of a token. There we go. In the midst of this fog, one of the characters managed to just finished reading a note. Sean, do you recall what the note had said?
Oh, yes. Notes are power.
Did you need me to recite the notes just for a refresher for everyone?
I mean, if you would like to, but I remember and wrote down what's
Sure.
on the note.
Gotcha. Well, I did say it openly during the end of the last stream. Of course, since it is a private note, I guess I do not need to repeat that. But it had something to do with welcome to the rank of Canary, which is operative. So you are now all operatives of the Gold Mercers Guild. That note said something else, in particular referencing another character on the boat that you are stationed upon. As it turns out, this individual, you can almost feel the eyes of this individual sort of look over at you, like curious about what this note says. But of course, out of character, this individual is not here. So, I will say that that's an automatic fail for them to actually see what's on the note. Therefore, have you disposed of the note, or?
Yes, I believe at the end of the session, he ripped up the note and kind of threw it into the water. He would look at him and kind of just say, as he notices him looking over his shoulder, because he's much taller than me, some secrets should be kept as a secret, as he kind of just lets the ripped piece of paper kind of flow into the water.
And with the white foam of the waves, it slips into the water, completely disappearing from any recognizable sight. So, Oscar, Blaze, Vorn, and Wampo. As the fog begins to get thicker, it is apparent to you that your vision goes from it goes from seeing just a thin mist to seeing thick, clouded walls that, if you were to extend your hand as far out as you could just barely even see your fingertips.
I'll be damned.
What is it that you are all thinking, and what is it that you are all feeling at this precise moment? And I'm going to choose someone at random. I'm going to say Vorn.
Well, Vorn would just have his eyes closed and use his senses.
All right. So it sounds like an active perception check, therefore.
Well, he sees better with his senses, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But if that is what you're doing, that you're making, basically it's a perception check. So in which case, if I could actually have you make a perception check, and then I'll tell you what the results of that are as time goes on. 15? That's not bad, not bad. Blaze, what do you imagine you are doing at this precise moment, sitting on this small vessel cutting through the fog?
Truthfully, with him, he would be more of just sitting down as well, just letting it go through, just casting Druidcraft here and there, give it a little bit more of a vision. Near him.
Gotcha. So the druid craft, well, the druid craft doesn't necessarily part the fog, does it?
It can do like a puff of wind.
Oh, gotcha. Well, the thing is that blowing wind in an environment like this, you are pushing fog away to be replaced by even more fog. So you notice very quickly that your pushing the air around doesn't necessarily make clear your vision.
I figured it has something to do, though.
Gotcha. Wambo. Oh, that's quite thick. Oh, that's super thick. I made it too thick, everybody. Oh, goodbye, everyone. I made it way too thick. Let me.
Don't worry, I have dark vision.
No longer available. I can't even see it. My goodness, Whatso, are you there? There we are.
Man, this fog is. Ooh, man. Doesn't know what it wants to do.
This fog is very strange indeed.
Hey, look, you have a problem.
Do you remember these charts of these waters? I can see them clearly as if it were yesterday. I remember thinking that the history of this area did not have any such fogs as these. The coastal waters will not have these fogs. Can I make like a history check to see if this is natural?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, with a 19.
All right. With a 19, you know a little bit. Yeah, you know a little bit about the weather and the climate around the Sea of Toonval. It's typically it typically has weather that is basically repeats from day to day. The morning, extremely sunny, not a single cloud in the sky. It is your perfect tropical morning in and around some of the islands in the sea. During the day, that is to say midday, a rainstorm will come over the region. Usually this rainstorm is not too turbulent. It is expected, but of course there are times of the year where the weather can be quite turbulent for sailors. And then usually by the evening, it's clear again. This is the typical expected weather of the area around Chikar and other islands in this particular area south of Intazi. You are not familiar of fog really being one of those elements, especially at this time in the evening. You would expect it to be pretty darn clear out. And as a stark contrast, before you had entered the fog, it actually was quite clear.
Strange indeed. I'll keep a close eye on the horizon as best I can. Wait, how far? We can't see very far at all, can we? Well, I'll keep an eye over the side of the boat. Try not to. Wait, what's the kind of tea that's supposed to help with motion sickness? It's like chamomile or something.
Chamomile.
Do you have just tea on you that you bring wherever you go?
Oh yeah. Well, Whatso has it for me. Whatso, gotcha. Brew me some chamomile, please.
Oh, of course, sir. Let me get out my kettle.
And he takes out a little kettle. And he takes out like this little foldable sort of heating thing. And
Please, if you wouldn't mind just starting a little fire for us, that would be great. Do you want some tea as well?
it's like, well, sir, I'm not super proficient in magic, but one thing I know how to do is to heat things up. And he begins to actually heat up the kettle. It's like, this is going to take at least 5 minutes.
Aw. I was gonna see if Blaze was nearby to help out, but you should go on.
It's like, it might not be the quickest way to go, but if you're looking for tea, sir, I could also go for a delightful lemon ginger honey tea. I believe I have some honey around here somewhere. He brings out this little kit. It's like this little, basically it's like an alchemist kit, but it's all for tea making.
That's awesome. Right on. Love it.
Finally, Oscar, being the newest individual in this particular group, what are your current thoughts going into the thick fog?
He probably would have originally ritually casted his find familiar, and kind of been looking through his familiar's eyes, kind of above to see if he could see anything, like 100 feet in the sky. But his ears probably would have perked up when he heard about the tea that is currently being brewed. He's kind of calm on the outside. He doesn't really trust too many people that are here right now, but we need to get the job done, so his outer appearance is kind of cool, calm, and collected for the most part right now.
Excellent. So sounds like you will be, keeping watch on the progress of the tea as Whatso begins heating up the kettle. There was a perception check previous by Vorn, which was a 15. Vorn, as you are keeping your eyes closed, this fog definitely has a way of making everything around you very quiet. It actually makes it easy for you to hear something in the distance.
Quiet about your tea. I think I'm catching something.
From far ahead of you, you hear what appears to be the light rumbling of thunder.
Oh, this ain't good.
You hear, at the same time, you hear something in the water nearby the boat. Something that seems to be traversing through the water. But you can't quite see it, but something within, you would guess, 60 feet of the boat is swimming alongside the boat.
Seems we're not alone. Blaze,
Yeah.
do you have any spells that can, I don't know, spy inside the water or something?
Let me check. Closest thing I got. Give me a second. As you start seeing him, starts doing some hand signs. As you also see him now cast at a second level. Ember familiar. Peng. What you see like a fiery serpentine koi fish. It's around him.
Ooh.
I got my buddy right here. He'll be able to help. All right. Start surrounding and look at him and just go. Watch underneath. As you see Da Peng just nod as it jumps into the water and circles around the boat, seeing if there's anything there.
Okay. In which case, I would say go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. 19.
Oh yeah.
19.
Oh, I got 2 13s. It doesn't matter.
Excellent. So with a 13, or 19 rather. You definitely see there's something in the water. You see a fin, a sharp fin, peek out of the water. It is quite large. It peeks out and then it dips back in. It seems to you at first that it is the figure of a massive hammerhead shark.
Wait, DM, how big is our boat? Because I think we're gonna need a bigger one.
However, at first, what you thought is a hammerhead shark is, in fact, it seems to be a quite a large reef shark. But it appears to be pushing something. Its head is actually not a hammerhead. It's just that it's interacting with something in the water. There seems to be a plank, a large set of, that is to say, a large fragment of wood constructed of several planks, and there is a being, an individual who is lying on top of this fractured makeshift raft. An object that looks like it came directly from the side of a sea ship. One moment as I attempt to bring up a visual of this. As we bring up the shark itself. And as you take a closer peek, you notice that this is not a normal humanoid. It has tusks. It has a trunk. And they are lying virtually unconscious on this large raft, with this shark trying to nibble and get after this unconscious. What you see him, it could be dead, but it could also be somebody unconscious.
Do you think if we decided to help that person, he can even fit on this boat? Looks like a large. What is that? Is that some type of elephant?
I don't know, but I think that ivory looks nice.
No.
As you do that, you start hearing Blaze just take out a cigar for a second, whistle out as Dong Peng hears it, knowing it is time to attack that shark.
Wait, do we all see it?
You
Well,
also.
a word. Okay, cool. Yeah. What so? Grab the rope. We'll throw a line to them.
All right, you could certainly do that, but it doesn't seem like the body is moving, at least not at the current moment in time.
I see.
Seems like it needs a little bit of motivation to wake up. Could have just, once I'm throwing the words all out there, but it seems to you like this may not be a dead body. They could be unconscious or asleep.
Going in.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. I'll start taking off my clothes and handing them to Whatso. Mind that shark, and here we go.
All right.
All right. Just be aware that there is a large shark in the water. If you are going to jump in, then that is what you are going to have to contest with.
Yep, that's right. I'm bringing a. What am I going to bring with me? Dagger.
Okay.
All right.
I believe in my allies. Is that a
jump in the
good
water?
decision? I don't know. Yes. What do I do?
All right. With that, you jump into the water. Immediately as there is a splash nearby, the shark stops what he's doing, and he looks over and he realizes there's another creature in the water. And we're going to roll initiative.
Fantastic.
Boom.
Let's see here.
Can I get a token for Dapang?
Also, for some reason. Oh, for the Ember Spirit?
Yeah.
The Koi, the awesome Koi Spirit?
Oh, for the Ember Spirit.
Yes.
Let's see. Do I have a token for the Ember Spirit? Did you ever provide me a token for the Ember Spirit?
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Ah.
Here. Give me a second.
We could use this.
Now I'll here, I'll just DM it to you right now. For reference.
Okay. All right. So everybody roll your initiative to see who goes first in this.
Oscar, no. Reshark shit. God damn it.
I don't even think oh, you rolled for us. I was like, I didn't roll.
Oh yeah, I ended up clicking on your token. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's why. You can blame,
I would
you can
say
blame Matt now.
also the new character should roll. Basically, I'm going to if there's enough commotion, then the new individual will wake up and realize they are in the middle of a precarious circumstance. So yeah, Ducky, if I could have you roll your initiative as well under
It says
combat.
since that combat started, I won't let me roll initiative. Oh well.
Right, so moving those two
Nice.
buttons.
Wow.
All right. So we're gonna begin combat, and it is going to actually begin with you. As you hear a splash in the water, and your eyes perk up as you realize, oh, there's somebody in the water nearby. You might be saved. You might not die out here in the middle of the ocean.
Oh no, they didn't think I was. Oh no, I was playing dead. Oh no, there's people here that are risking their lives for me. Oh no.
Love it.
I must defend these people who think they're saving me, but I play dead.
So you're gonna play dead?
No, not anymore. No.
Okay.
They jump in water. I must save them now. I hero.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna go first. There is a shark. It has not successfully bitten you yet, but it is right next to you.
Okay. I want to grapple the shark. I want to ride the shark.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go on back of it and hold top fin.
All right, if you want to give that a shot, then do it live, my friend.
What do I need to do?
You need to make an attack. No, that's a strength check, isn't it?
Oh, we good at strength checks. We strong.
All right, it is going to contest against you. Oh, geez.
Silly shark can't fight elephant.
So you're gonna literally roll onto the shark, and you're gonna like, you're gonna grab it and start wrestling the shark.
Yes. I will take it closer to, weird orc man in water.
All right, it is throwing its tail left and right, trying to get out of your grasp. Unfortunately, it is not able to, as you have fixated your arms, your big elephant arms, around its torso.
Also, trunk help too.
Absolutely. Was there anything else you were doing on your turn?
I want. Can you grapple and then punch it in the face?
So you've grappled it now. I don't know if you have a bonus action immediately after. I think your action is to grapple it.
Oh no, you're right. I screwed up already. Oh no, I was just so shocked to see other people. Okay, I just grapple. I just hold on.
All right. In which case, it is the shark's turn. Given the shark is in water and it has a slippery body, it is going to try to roll a dexterity with advantage to get out of your to attempt to get out of your grapple. I do believe that's going to be, I mean, I would say it's contesting against you, so go ahead and roll another strength check if you could. Oh boy.
We do this all the time. This is national sport.
All right. It is struggling against you. It is thrashing up and down in the water, trying to escape, but it is going nowhere. However, as you are thrashing about, you don't notice this, but our friend Wambo does notice a second fin pop out of the water, and it's going to station here, and it is going to begin swimming in the Loxodon's direction. Seems you are in shark-infested waters, my friends.
Oh.
Wambo is next on the list, and Wambo, he has his kettle in hand, and he is about to pour the tea, but...
Oh, you mean Whatso? Yeah.
Whatso,
yeah.
That's what I meant. Whatso. He's pouring the tea, but his hand is shaking terribly as he looks up and he sees two massive sharks in the water. And he gets hot water everywhere. He barely gets enough water into the cup of tea. It's like a fourth full of water. So I hope you like pretty strong and dry tea. And he ends up burning his hand a little bit, and he has to set the cup down and start flailing his hand in the air.
They only employ the best.
Next up is you, Wambo.
All right, so I've jumped down into the water. I've got my dagger in my hand, and I'm just going to swim rapidly towards to try and stab the shark next to this Loxodon. I'm coming, and Whatso, throw the rope down. And so swimming is half speed, right?
Swimming is going to be half speed.
Perfect. And then are we doing flanking? I wouldn't be able to get there anyway.
We are not doing flanking.
No worries. Okay. And then, let's see here. If you succeed. Okay. So, bonus action, I'm going to Insightful Fighting. So I can make an insight check, contested by the deception, to make I can use a sneak attack even if I don't have advantage. So I would look at I don't know. I don't know if you know what a weak point on a shark would be, but
The nose.
the nose. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'd be like trying to get the right spot to stab it in the nose. And let me roll insight here.
All right. Make your action.
Let's see. Okay, so they need to beat a 17 with deception. I don't know how good sharks are at deceiving.
Well, I'm just gonna get a natural 20.
Right? I mean, like this one doesn't have it. No, like the hammerhead shark is very
17
different.
is going to strike.
Oh, sorry. That's for the insightful fighting.
Oh, that's for the insightful fighting. That is going to.
So it's
it has
roll
to
a deception. Yeah,
roll a
for the
deception
shark.
against it. That's right. You are using
Fantastic.
that ability. Yeah.
And now I can use my sneak attack, which I will try to stab it in the nose. Then.
That is a critical hit. So deal that damage.
With
Okay, cool.
extra sneak attack.
Right? How does that work again? So if I do the crit here, and then how does that work for the sneak attack? So I just go into.
So you did 3d4 piercing plus 2. I believe. Does that not factor in your sneak attack?
I don't
No, it
think
doesn't.
so. I forget where that is in Foundry here.
It should be.
Oh, there it
2d4,
is. I see
2d4.
it now. Damage, and then I do critical hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, well, that's
Womp
kind of
womp.
Wah wah. It's something.
unfortunate. Yeah, it is.
You deal a total of 11 damage as you take your knife and you stab it right in the nose, and it immediately backs off and starts throwing the front half of its body around, reeling from the pain of being stabbed in the place that it is known to attack a shark. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yes, that will finish my turn.
All right, Blaze, it is now your turn.
All right. First and foremost, I am going to use my action to cast and throw produce flame on this bad boy right here. Pull it up. There we go. $24 to hit.
24th hit, that is going to strike.
8 damage. Ooh.
8 damage. And how are you striking him?
Produce flame. It's essentially just ball up a fire. Just go.
All right.
Just yeet it at him.
So the part of its body that is out of the water, you manage to throw down a produce flame, and you can see as its skin, a huge chunk of its skin begins to wither under the intense flames, and there is a large black mark in the area above its head and in front of its fin.
All right. And next but not least, it is now Da Peng's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do is... I can't control Da Peng.
Yep,
I'm going to have...
let me control him for now.
All right. I'm going to have him right over here near the shark dealing with my 2 associates. And I am going to have him bite at it, maul at it. And since it has pack tactics, he has advantage.
All right. So, what is the +2 attack for that?
+2 attack. That is a +4. No, +3. Actually, no, not a +4. Oh well.
Okay. It would not have succeeded anyways.
Pack tactics has advantage. It was
Okay, let's give that another shot.
It was
then.
a +5, +6 now, because I'm level 5. Yeah, it still wouldn't have exceeded.
It would have been +6
Yeah.
total. Okay. Yep. So the first one, that would have hit.
Okay, and now I need you to roll me 1d8 plus 4 plus 2.
Plus 4 plus 2. That is 7 damage. What does this look like?
Dog Pang just swimming up there as fast as he could. And as anybody in the water can see, you just see as it opens his mouth, he has draconic fangs coming out from it as he just goes directly to the neck of it and just rips it out, swimming back through it.
Excellent. So, in terms of the necks on sharks are definitely elongated bodies where a neck is not necessarily something as obvious as it would be in a humanoid. However, you are able to direct your blow, the blow of Don Pang, is it? Da Pang across the area, which is reminiscent of the neck, and you are able to cut deep, strike deep into the shark, and you see this thick and dark stream of blood begin to puff out throughout the water as it loses blood to the extent that it is no longer able to flick its tail or move. And you know that this shark is dead. In response to this, just to speed things up necessarily, the other reach shark, while having attempted to approach and pursue, seeing the cloud of blood pursue of the others, words. Take 2, action. As this shark sees the other shark go down, it second guesses its chances and decides to turn around and start swimming back. And you see the fin dip down into the water, and that fin does not come back up again. And that is the end of that short but sweet battle.
Oh, what so? Did you see me kill that shark single-handedly? Throw the rope.
I'm gonna insight check that.
All right.
All right, so go ahead and roll an insight check if you wish.
Just to see how funny it would be. 13.
13. Okay, I guess I should roll. Deception, even though I'm not sure if I believe it or not.
It's up to you if you believe it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. No, he would know that it wasn't just him. Let's see, but I'm having trouble getting into this here.
Deception with disadvantage. Oh god.
Oh, with disadvantage?
No. Wait, as you hear that, Blaze would be like, wait, I thought that maybe he is right.
Brutal.
As you see him now, just mostly confused.
It's true, he do most of work. I doggy paddle now to boat if I can.
Don't just stand there, Blaze. Get the rope.
All right.
Up there.
I just hold on, throw the rope so I can grab it. Just whistle back for Dotpeg to show up. Everybody goes on. You did good. As you see Dotpeg just kind of like serpentinely weirdly around my arm as it just vanishes into ash.
Oh, nice.
Newfound friends, I might need help getting up on boat. I am a little bit big.
Yes, you all distinctly notice that this elephant-like creature, while it just barely seems to be, carrying its own in the water, having a little trouble getting up into the boat. Seems like a pretty, I would not necessarily say massive, but definitely has some girth.
I think we're gonna have to do some weight distribution. There's no way you and the elf can sit together. Maybe if a bunch
He
of
can
us
go on
scoot up-
shoulder. Oh, they can go on shoulder. I don't judge. I don't know who. They can go on shoulder.
As comfy as that looks, I'll pass on the shoulder seat.
No one wants to ride. I don't understand. I offer, nothing happened.
We'll
Maybe,
get you
the
up on
maybe the goblin would enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Sir, Wampa.
Yes, what's up?
I don't necessarily need to. I believe we have a sufficient space if perhaps I move to the back of the boat. And that way I can, maybe focus on tea again and not be distracted by sharks in the water.
Yes, Whatso, thank you for remembering your priorities. Yes, if you could get right on that, that would be useful.
Yes, wait a
Born
moment.
will actually look at Whatso and go, also, get in the water, grab some meat off that shark. We'll need some
Excuse
food.
me. Vorn, I would get up in your face. No one orders Whatso around with in an indignified way except for me.
Well, you're the
just
one
do
that
it.
went in the water.
We need the food. Plus, he's pretty useless.
Sir. As Whatso is nudging, is tapping you very, very heavily on the shoulder.
Yes, I turn sharply to him. Yeah.
He points forward, and compels you to look ahead. And as you follow where he is pointing, you do see, almost as if it had very suddenly come up upon you, you do see the distinct silhouette of land ahead.
Oh, it only took this long. A couple of murdered sharks.
Well, it seems that our destination is in sight. Let us get our friend on board. We'll soon be making landfall.
All right, Blaze, get on my shoulders while I pull him off there.
One sec, you're gonna need some help. As they're going to be assisting Vorn pulling up our new ivory catch.
Sirs, good. Do you need any rope? I could certainly tie a lasso around his body, and then we could all pull together.
Do we need to make like a block and tackle sort of thing over the like,
Someone can grab trunk too. I help.
Oh, nice.
All right, this should accompany a check. Somebody should be making an attempt to pull him out of the water.
Strength check or
I mean, in this, strength
Oh,
check.
I big body. You'll need the strength. All strength.
Strength with advantage.
all right. How do I? Well,
We're gonna fail this.
there we
It's
go.
gonna be funny. Oh,
know, right?
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
You do manage to show off a little bit of your brawn, Vorn, and the elephant individual manages to help lift themselves with a powerful trunk and with big brutish arms, and they are able to move themselves onto the ship. And
thank you, friends.
yes. Altogether, what you see is, if you would kindly introduce us to your character there, Ducky.
What you see is a Loxodon with wearing ornament armor. Its purpose is just for looks. There's nothing special about it. He does have glowing blue eyes, which is, if you have seen a Loxodon, a little bit weird, but you may be, maybe a rare case. Who knows? Astounding 7'5" and a girthy 600 about.
Wow. Are you large or are you medium.
I'm classified as medium, but I'm girthy. Like I do squats every day.
Okay, so let me change. Let me change
full
this. Let me
5
make
foot
your. Let me make your token like 1.
Like it's protein shakes every day of every minute, honestly.
So something like that. You're definitely bigger.
No. Excuse me. I suppose. Maybe we
Sorry, I just oh man, I work out and it just I oof. My apologies, Green Man. My apologies.
well, I suppose you are at least relatively clean.
I was just in water. I took bath.
I'll address the elephant in the room. What is your name?
DM's inspiration goes to.
Why? Thank you for asking. Let me do my introductions here. My name is Egon. I am from a nomadic tribe. We run around everywhere when we can, do trading, and so on and so forth. However, I've taken up the more martial means. I prefer that way. I just big hands. I just don't have delicate fingers. So easier to smash than to fix. You know. So again, my name Egon. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And then his ears will like do a little like Dumbo flap. To bow.
So do you?
That's cute.
My name is Oscar. Do you normally just go around riding sharks?
You know, not normally. Normally, we take boat, but boat did not survive. Not too sure if weight on me. Not too sure exactly what happened, but boat gone now. But as you know, as you hopefully saw, I am but a somewhat, may say, a shark tamer, whisperer of sharks, if you will. Honestly, the everyday thing.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight, and you can go ahead and roll a
23.
deception.
100% bullshitting. He is just for the theatrics.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Everyone knows it. Egon, you said that is simply not true. But we do appreciate your forthcoming honesty from here on out. Yes?
What do you mean? You saw. I ride shark.
You
Just
did kind of
shake
ride
your head.
that shark. Can't lie.
As you are all having this conversation, a head very, very slowly peeks out of the water on the other side of the boat and reaches a cane.
Oh, good God! What is? Oh my!
Reaches a cane into the boat and grabs Ventress, and knocks Ventress out into the water. And they both sink down into the water and vanish.
You're fully gone.
Oh,
Do we jump in?
I feel
I start
like...
stretching.
Hold on there, big guy.
you should
already were in the
definitely
water
jump in.
once.
You should
probably
definitely
Jump?
Yeah, definitely jump.
Whee!
Oh, no.
All right.
But let us know if you see him.
I will.
So everybody on the boat make a dexterity saving throw to try to remain dry as a massive Loxodon cannonballs right into the water right next to the boat.
To knock the ship off
Just
course.
behind Vorn. I literally just use Vorn as a water shield.
I hate it here.
No.
Anybody that gets a 10 or above is able to dodge most of the splash, but everybody below 10 is quite drenched by that. And the boat ends up tipping back and forth in an uneasy way, and you literally see Whatso just about to finish the tea again, but as he's pouring it, his little mug gets knocked out of his hand and falls into the water.
Oh,
Brutal. And Oscar, you definitely earned that one. Like, come on.
Definitely did.
You'll see this like Dumbo ears flap. I don't see your friend. I think he gone forever.
Yeah.
Oh well, what a shame.
Probably
Anywho,
more for us, anyways.
look, I'm
yes.
just saying. I'm not gonna say anything. I feel like she was very antagonistic towards our boss.
And perhaps Ventures was a little bit too perceptive.
I mean,
Stealing
maybe
my
that's
job.
what happens in this guild. You kind of get a little big for your britches, and they kind of pull you under.
Does anyone need to be dried? Strongman, I am so sorry. You helped me. Do you want to be blown off?
I'll be all right. Just blow off Watso here.
I will blow off Watso, and I'm just gonna blow out of my trunk and blow whatever saliva air comes out of the trunk.
It's awfully forward.
It comes out. It comes out in a quite a loud trumpet noise. Constitution saving throw will fail. It manages to shock him, and you see Watso jump as you are basically blowing a trumpet into his ear. Now he's rubbing his ears and kind of looking around. He says, "Sir."
Yes, sir.
So what?
Man, you have
I
to speak
can't
up.
hear you.
Oh no! Yep, you fool! You've deafened poor Watso. Do you see? Fix it right now.
Oh no! Okay, how do I fix? I'm just gonna put my head towards his and like have my ears flap his
What is this
his
massive
face.
creature doing on this boat?
Your ears are
my
flapping.
ears hurt.
All right. All right. Give me a second.
Would everyone go into the back? Oscar's gonna try to balance the boat out by going to the front because we're probably just going to like tip over.
Oh, very much so.
Oh no, I sorry.
Oh.
You are very, very quickly reaching the edge of the island. Being that you are arriving pretty soon to its edge, you have a few different options as to where you wish to land the boat. But as it's going right now, you are actually quickly approaching the rocks to the lower right on this map. And if you do not steer out of the way, this is, of course, something that Oscar is going to be able to inform you of immediately as he's moving to the front of the boat and he's looking forward. And there are pretty nasty looking rocks, really not too far away from the boat at this point.
All right.
Who is steering this thing?
I thought the guild kind of gave us an automatic boat. I don't think anyone's steering.
Oh no, that's how we crashed last time.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. It's fine. It's fine. No need to panic.
Watso looks forward. He's like, "What? Do you see something?"
Just quiet down, Watso. Yes, we see. There's
What?
Yes.
There's blaze by the gods. There's rocks up ahead. We need to avoid them. I say we go north and to the east and find some inlet to go harbor in.
All right, he's going to try to read your lips, as he is the one right at the rudder.
No.
So that is going to be... That's going to be a perception check. Oh, yeah, no, he's able to read your lips just fine. You've been working with Watso for such a long time that Watso knows how to, like... Watso knows how to communicate with you non-verbally.
That's awesome.
And so, like, he knows what you're saying just by watching you mouth it with your lips. He's like, I have the rudder. I have it right here. Let me just steer us around. Just let me know where we want to land this thing.
Yeah, so I don't know. My idea was to steer into that, like, in the middle of the east side. There's like a kind of like a river sort of thing that goes in. And I was kind of hoping to dock in the middle there.
Of the cove.
Is that I see. Is that the final destination for all of you?
If you want, I can help navigate with Trunk. I have so many
Wambo,
smells.
could you translate? I can't
I do.
hear.
I'm just going to shoo him off and say, you seem like a fine sailor. Come, give it a try.
I'm just gonna pull
you?
out my trunk and it's just gonna act like a submarine little eye thing, just back and forth.
Perfect.
All right. So it sounds to me, if I, of course, bring up that map just one last time here. You're talking about on the right side of the map, the east side of the map, where there is a sort of a stream that leads in. It is a narrow pass, but your ship should be able to make it into that pass. Now, it looks like there are perhaps a couple places where you could set the boat, or if you wish to anchor it in any particular spot there, that is up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the map of the actual island.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nobody has vision of it because nobody is in it quite yet. Just allow me to bring you up.
It's so beautiful here.
It's so beautiful and
So
invisible.
peaceful.
I hear
Hello,
water
darkness,
crash.
my old friend.
It's like the back of my eyelids. Wonderful.
I feel ice thing going down.
All right, you should have vision in just a
See
few
something over here. Oh,
moments.
sweet. Oh, that is narrow.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
Ventress is
crushed
knocked.
everyone.
Let's see.
It just
wanna make
me, or
sure I
did
got
this
everybody.
boat get smaller?
It's a representative model. Be quiet.
Right.
Swambo says, I should be able to navigate it carefully within, as long as we keep low speed. And he's trying to like signal you to like pull the sails up.
Wait, Egon, are you actually a sailor?
Oh, I do this all the time. I pull up curtain thing.
Very good. Do that.
All right. Actually.
I believe him.
Oh, yeah.
You
Probably do.
if you're gonna be the one to manipulate the sails, what I'm gonna ask you to do, I would almost say there isn't necessarily a vehicle, like a vehicle roll, and you don't necessarily have that as a thing. So I'm gonna say, you could just make a d20 roll.
Would I be able to help him at all with like the use of my familiar scouting ahead?
Yeah, absolutely. So with advantage then.
What am I? Just a d20 straight?
Yeah, because there isn't a skill for using a vehicle.
There's proficiency with like land and sea vehicles.
Proficiency, but this is without a proficiency.
Oh, right.
So he lied to us.
I forgot I was lying to you guys. That's okay.
Oh my
I did not have you.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't
Let's
have
go.
you do a deception because it would be they would find out very soon, anyways.
Apparently not. He's the best sailor around.
Right?
Hi ho.
All right. So you manage to. It's just the flick of a rope. You pull it. You just yank on the rope, and the thing whoosh, folds right up. And you very quickly notice that the boat loses speed as Wambo begins to navigate it into.
Don't forget me.
The harbor.
Right.
This is considered a tile, so I can't select this and the rest of you at the same time.
That's fine.
And he decides to park it here, and he immediately throws down the anchor. And he says, As they say in the Naval Academy, land ho!
Trunk goes off.
Beautiful.
Ah, my ears! I don't need two screaming buffoons at me. Ah. There we go.
If it's all right with you, I'm going to remain with the ship.
That's probably better for it.
Very good,
Work on my
Watso.
tea making.
Yes, you do that. It's sorely needed.
I will have tea ready for you.
Ooh. Next time, I will take that tea and splash his face with it.
Sometimes, for once, I agree with you, Vaughn.
That is oddly scary.
Well, at least we made it here in one piece. Our new friend, are you accompanying us, or were you coming here originally?
Out of character. I can't see anything, by the way.
Oh shoot! Let me change that so that I can get
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the blackness and nothing happening ever again. Let's see here. I'm gonna give you full. It says you have vision.
You have dark vision?
Well, it's not necessarily. Let me check all of you to make sure we have vision coverage.
Like when I look at your stream, I see everyone, but I don't even see the guy on the boat.
Okay, so let me see. Dim vision. You don't have dark vision, do you?
No.
Okay.
I fumbled my yeah.
What's extremely interesting is that as soon as you have reached the island itself is completely consumed, encircled rather, in fog. But stepping out into the island itself, the sky opens up, and it is a clear sky, and the moon is out. As if you're in the eye of the storm.
So pretty.
While there is no storm, you are certainly in the eye of whatever is causing the unnatural fog to billow in these waters.
To answer question, yes, I came here, and I obviously lost ship. So, you guys have ship, so I help you.
Seems like we lost one, gained some. Gained one.
You gained off 2.
Kind of looks you up and down. Yeah, I'd say that math checks out.
2. What's the area smell like?
What does the area smell like? Well, for the longest time, you have been inhaling the salt in the air and just, just the smell of the sea. It doesn't smell, at first it doesn't smell all that different, but you actually do get a scent of flora. There is actual, bushes and grass and trees growing on this island. And this island is, well, you'll be honest. You didn't know if you would ever step foot on land ever again. So this is maybe a little bit of a sentimental moment for you.
Is there a flower nearby?
Is there a flower nearby? Let us roll the prominence of flowers.
I want the prettiest flower.
It's a D100. There are, there are your typical flowers. There are some blue flowers, some small yellow flowers connected to
No small
the bushes. The biggest one that you could possibly find. I mean, you're going to need to do a investigation for that. See if you can pick out the largest one.
Wait, Matt. In terms of that bed of flowers, are there's one that are like not bloomed yet?
There are several that have not bloomed yet.
Druidcraft. There we go.
So you're going to instantly make the flowers blossom. Excellent. In the result of Blaze casting Druidcraft, there is a flower in the center of this patch that rises up and opens, and it is about the size of your hand.
Oh.
It is a large flower.
Bum, 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 bum. I want to pick said flower.
Yes, that is sand. The flower is right here.
Oh, I mean, of course. It's just a little dark out. Not used.
All right, so you're gonna reach down to the flower.
Yes.
The idea is you're gonna pluck it out of the ground
With trunk.
with your trunk.
The most sensitive part of an elephant.
Well, if you could please do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
As you're
boy, here
taking
we
this,
go.
as you're taking this large, recently bloomed flower from an exotic location, somewhat tropical location.
Would it be possible for me to help with an insight check or something? Be like, oh,
This is all happening at once. You could probably be like, no, and then
I pluck.
you plucks it. Yeah.
You'll be fine.
All right. 15. You will not feel nauseous as you pluck this flower, but you notice that as soon as you pluck this flower, there are tiny spores within the flower itself that puff out smoke. You are able to maybe inhale just a pinch of this with your trunk, and you notice that it is a very strong aroma, but it doesn't make you feel terrible. It doesn't make you feel nauseous or like you need to throw up. Actually, to you, it's kind of pleasant. And this flower is a large bluish, purplish flower with all sorts of tiny little with basically it's a large flower, but it has many small petals making up just this cacophony of petals and little hairs with little nuggets of pollen at the end of them. It's rather beautiful.
I keep it safe like child. I hold on to it with the trunk.
As we're kind of stepping off this ship, Oscar is going to cast mage armor on himself.
Okay. Good call. And so you are now stepping upon and have formally stepped upon the Thundering Isle. You do have access to the map that you were provided previously. But of course, while you were able to see the silhouette of this island and see the edge of this island, you're also not quite sure, if there's, you haven't explored the entire island either. Not that it's a large island to speak of. So I guess my formal ask for all of you is, what is the plan? What is the first thing that you plan on doing now that you are here?
Well, who here's good at cartography?
I have a mind for the maps and things.
Blaze just looked over to the biggest nerd.
Got my magnifying glass out. I'm looking at the ground.
All right. I can get some of the natural marks we've got right over here, but I think there are some marks when it comes to that map. I think it was like right here, and here. What do you think we are right now? Because Because I'm thinking we're here as he's pointing like the sanded area.
Yes, it
Pointing
does
like
appear to be right there.
pointing like right there. It's like we on the map.
Hmm.
Like at the south. Like we here.
No. Of course, it would be on the other side, right there. You see, you've got the map
Okay.
upside down. You see.
Perfect. So I think
Now,
the
first
first
things-
one is, as he points out, I think right over there.
I believe you're right, but I think it would be best to find out if there are any dangers here lurking for us. I believe we should scout the place.
Sir, I managed to finish the first cup of tea. And they're going to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if they can prevent from tripping on a vine that's just peeking out from the edge here. They succeed, and they're able to get you the first cup of tea.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you. We also roll to see how well the tea was made.
All right. We're going to do that on a D100.
Fantastic.
High is great, low is terrible.
Oh.
Okay.
Wambo, you've had top-notch tea from Whatso. Whatso being your knowledgeable sidekick, a doctor, and somebody who is proficient at the alchemical practice of tea making, has made some fabulous teas. This is in the upper echelon of teas that he's made in the past. Not the absolute best, but it is a fantastic it hits the spot, and it's exactly what you need at this precise moment in time.
Damn fine cup of tea, Whatso. Now, let us find... we must find any dangers around, and we'll have time for tea a little bit later on.
Warren will whisper to Wembo, "Want me to knock him out so he's quiet?"
Now, hold that thought. Hold that thought.
All right.
What did
and
he
then I'll-
say?
He said he needs a drink.
I see him beating his fist against his hand. I don't like that gesture.
The international sign of get him a drink, Whatso.
Oh, I see. This is the sign for mug. I will be right back with some tea for you, sir.
Yes, we will mug you, all right. Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
I think he has the wrong mug in mind.
Exactly.
Where did you find this guy?
It's a long story, my friend. Perhaps over a few gallons of ale at some point.
You're right. You're damn right, Skippy.
Better
go
be a
on, roll.
promise.
You're rubbing off on me. This is bad.
$5 you found him in the back alley dumpster. That's all I'm saying.
Could my
Yes.
Raven have like scouted any parts of this like map while this was happening?
Yeah, potentially. I would say for the sake of revealing more of the map, sort of a topographical view, roll a like a perception, and then I will reveal parts of the map depending upon the roll for it.
All right, roll it as the Ravens roll.
Yeah, it's the Ravens roll.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a d20 and it has a +3,
Okay.
so 11.
11. So your it's a raven, correct? And what's your bird's name?
I've never actually given it an official name. I will have to do that by the end of the session.
That is a-okay. Your pet raven. Let me go ahead and reveal parts of the map for you here. Have to make some small adjustments. Make this a wall, and then we're going to open. Boop. You are able to get a pretty wide view of the interior of the island, and you notice that there are in fact a few different elevations of this island. You notice that on the west side and the northeast side, there are inclines that definitely rise up onto small plateaus. On the southeast side, you are met with a winding trail that leads to the very top. You would say that for the most part, most places on this island are immediately accessible, except for, and I'm going to open all this to reveal to you, except for the very top here, which has a very steep, has a very steep cliff that leads up to that top. You imagine that if anybody is going to raise up onto that cliff, even from the nearest location, which is going to be right here, they're going to need to make a significant climbing check and or utilize climbing equipment, ropes, something in order to elevate themselves to that height.
Can you kind of relay a little bit of that information, just so like the general surroundings? I'll say, no, kind of burning the midnight oil. Probably should get to moving.
Agreed.
Okay, since I a newcomer here, who lead?
I guess that'll be me. Follow me then.
But you're so small. Oh, okay, I follow you, small man.
Am right. All right, so I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, which I think it'd be question to me.
I just, if you want extra height, you can, if you want, no offense, I can pick you up. You be like turret.
I like that idea. All right, get me to the shoulders.
All right, I pick you up now. I'm gonna pick up the green place.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So you are you allow this, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Before this, I've just realized we're now Blaze and the Monster Machine. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Master Blaster.
For the purpose of this, you just direct me where you want to go, and you have many feet to use.
All right. So let's see. I'm thinking we first check out this cliff as I'm pointing over here. Check out this cliff area first, and then we do a loop around the island.
I mean, you can go up there, but there's not much up there from what I can see.
Works even better. All right, this way as I point towards the.
Agreed.
Egon's ears will gonna go backwards for you to hold on to, like reins.
Awesome. All right, so can we go up that hill? Is that like walkable up
This
there?
this is a hill, yes.
Mm-hmm. And this one as well, right? On the left.
On the left, that is also, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to see what we can see from up there. And hopefully Watso doesn't die back there. We'll see.
You'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
Well, we'll just go.
Did you hear that?
Go back.
Did you hear
not at all.
that?
Spoopy Island.
It's not so bad. I've seen worse.
Is there still any fog around?
As I mentioned, you can see the edge of the fog around the island. On the island itself, it there's virtually no fog.
Gotcha. Sorry, I missed that.
So, Mr. Greenman Blaze, what are we looking for?
Actually, is that first, because the nerds wanted it to, we scout around and we see if there's any trouble. And afterwards, we're gonna collect some good loot.
Oh. Can I smell? Oh, never mind.
You didn't see anything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank goodness there aren't any 40-foot wide crabs around here.
No, suddenly I feel like I want to rave.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
see.
Why did we stop?
Well, I'm looking at something down there. It seems to be some kind of crab moving around. Yes, it's just a regular crab. I'll just approach it, touch it with my foot.
You know, crab very tasty. You should squish.
Don't squish crab. You let it be, and then you boil it.
As soon as you approach the crab, it's going to begin scurrying away.
Oh no, crab! Get back here, crab!
Oh, hold on there, big guy.
Oh,
Fish your friend, not food.
Where heard that
Yeah,
before?
crabs make a delicious
now-
appetizer.
It reaches the very end, and it's sort of like facing you, and it's got its pincers out, and it's trying to like fend you off.
Look, truth be told, that one crab's not gonna fill anybody. So let's just go back from the crab and just explore it a little bit more, alright?
okay.
There, that's a good boy.
Oh no, we accidentally split up.
It's fine. I just feel like I need some time away from that goblin.
Hey, Ducky, stop right there for a moment.
I'll have you know that it is Mr. Blaze Elephant.
Mr. Blelephant. Between the both of you, Blaze, you're gonna see, you sense that there may be something moving around in that tree.
Of course. Do a perception
Or if
check.
it's Bovie Von
Do
Bovie.
a perception check.
Do I get
Can I
advantage?
smell bad guy? If humans sweat, can I smell? Can I help him smell?
He is. I mean, he's doing it based upon his passive perception. So,
Oh,
Oh, my passive perception is 16.
right. But you, with your 16, I inform you that something may be
Yeah.
in the tree. You will have to roll an active perception in order to see what it is.
17.
All right. As you look over to the tree, you notice at the very top of the tree there is. God damn it! That's too big.
oh no! Give it to us. We want challenge.
No.
There is a very large snake that looks like it's about ready to snap at you in particular if you both get too close.
All right. One
Burn
sec.
3
All right.
down.
Yeah. All right. We just do is move around it. It's fine. It's not gonna attack us.
You don't want to eat it. You don't want to burn it.
No, not yet. Because, like I said, we have to find things first.
Which way should we go?
This is more of a climb up.
Oh, do you want to climb back up, or do you want to go left, or you want to go right? Do you want to skedaddle around Snake?
Let's see. I think we can. Go around.
Okay, we go around.
Not
Eye
that
careful.
way. Not that way.
Sorry, you have touch ears. Touch ears.
Other way. My left.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I'm confused.
There we go. You see that? That's a patchway. We can go through or out.
This is winding up the
So
hill. Right?
I would say moving through that spot, that narrow spot, arguably it's maybe just a foot wide. So I would say if anybody passing there ought to make a dex check, pretty low DC, not to stumble off the edge.
Don't worry, I make these all the time. I'm very, very good mountain climber.
You
Get my
want a
insight
small
check
race?
out. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your feet begin to give out. Oh, I gotta put you back there.
Oh no.
Your feet begin to give out, and you find yourself quickly slipping down the edge. Hold on a moment. The edge here.
Someone. Oh, is it too late?
I'm gonna
Do a. I would say do a quick. Let's see.
I want
That's-
to. I've already slipped. So
You've already slept. Yes.
now,
Yep.
what I want to do is I want to protect the green guy. So I'm gonna put him on my arms. I want to slide down this hill.
I was gonna do an acrobatics to actually just jump off you and then be completely
I
fine.
mean, whatever you want to do.
It looks like a hill, but it's a cliff. So you are basically sliding down a cliff. When I say slide, you're falling. In other words.
Terminal
So
velocity.
you are basically you're going to be protecting him pretty much.
Well, if he's gonna, I think he's gonna jump off instead.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'm just
he's
gonna
going to jump off. You are going to tumble, and in the process, that is about that's easily about 15 feet down. So we're going to just roll a 1d6 for damage. You get 4 damage as you hit the water. It's too shallow for you to just splash into it right at that point. So you do sustain 4 damage. So you are now all the way down. Wah, there.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah. It's a little wonky. That's down. The other way is up.
Oh.
As I see him, I just go, yeah, there's the beach over there.
Yeah, catch the crab on your way.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
You guys can do your thing first.
All right. Do a quick attack roll on the crab if you want to grab it.
Hell yeah. I can't target it.
Because it is actually a tile and not a token. So let me throw in the actual token version of it. Boom. Boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, he actually.
Its AC is 10. You're not able to hit it. It is going
It's so
to
small. It's so small.
Yeah,
Do
so
we see this? Oh my god. He's struggling. Crap.
It's dark. I'm wet. Oh no. Oh no. Crap got away. Hopefully no one saw.
Right as I'm just looking down at you.
in response, it is going to attempt to claw you as you make your failure.
That's awesome.
It just like pinches you right on the trunk.
Oh. I don't want to try and get across this ledge.
All right. I would say next up would be Oscar. You're probably going to roll a dex roll in order to balance yourself against the cliff.
I have to ask, do we get any advantage for being a small race going through this narrow?
Yeah, I would say small, you do. So if you're dwarf, if you're goblin, you would.
Oh.
Although,
Wait,
wait a sec, is dwarf medium?
Actually, I don't.
Oh, let's
It's
see.
considered medium.
Yeah, I think they're medium. They just walk slower. I think you're right.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so just a normal dex check.
Are goblins small?
Goblins are small.
Goblins
Okay, cool. Wait, Blaze, did you already do your acrobatics jump? Like
No,
off
I was on top of him, and then I did an acrobatics check
She
just
got
to
to
get
the other
off
side
him.
that
So
way, yeah.
You did. Okay, cool, nice.
Okay. Regular dex check. Well, to join the elephant.
All right, you're gonna find yourself tumbling, and that's gonna be you're able to brace yourself. You saw the elephant tumble, and so you're able to like position yourself so that you land on your feet and you're able to brace the fall. But you still sort of like feel, you know, some pain in your legs, and you're like, that wasn't pleasant. And you are right there in the shallows.
It's ridiculous. Okay.
This is the true boss fight.
All right. So before Vorn goes, I'm going to hammer in a python into the ground with and tie a rope to it. I have those in my inventory.
Thank
I hand
you.
that to
Tools.
Vorn.
Tools,
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
Tools.
Vorn,
tools.
hold on to this. If you fall, you can climb back up.
All right. He'll hold it. And he'll go. Oh. I was expecting on that one.
All right. So you're able to very carefully, seeing the other two fail, you kind of figure out where the proper steps are in order for you to slip across, and you realize that there is a extremely steep part that you can avoid altogether. That's slick. So you've managed to make it over, and you are on solid ground and safe.
Right. And I want to throw another one over to Vorn and instruct him to, like, you know, tie it off over there as well.
Yep.
All right. Over here.
Come on, buddy.
Yep. Anywhere's fine. And then I'll kind of use that as a guide to, like, you know, hold on and go across. You still want me to roll?
All right. Yeah. Everybody will be able to do so at advantage now.
And was it athletics or just straight dex?
It was dex.
Okay.
Yep, you are able to repeat the way across, and you are over. Big
Oh, God.
Elephant Man.
Oh no. Defeated by Cliff. What a way to go.
Should I put on boss music for this? I feel like if
Yes.
this is the boss.
Yes.
It's been a little while.
I'll start doing some stretches, some leg stretches. Okay, Eagle, you got this. You got this. No one saw Crab. Be
Was that the
humiliated by
sound
Crab.
of your ears flapping against your head?
Yeah. And I have to make another dex with the
With advantage now. Yeah.
Hey!
Let's go.
All right. You learn from your mistake, and you're able to.
An elephant never
hop yourself
forgets.
right over. Yep, elephant never forgets.
You've been sitting on that one for a while.
Yes.
All
Oh
right.
no, other man fell too.
Oscar, the very for the most part, you are not all that. You're not nearly as drenched as your Loxodon accomplice. You are noticing at the lower cuffs of your pants, they are definitely wet, but the rest of your body is pretty dry. Some inconvenience, but in either case, you don't want to repeat that fall. So
I am ready to grab him with my trunk if need be.
This boss music is hilarious. Yeah, we'll attempt to cross.
There we go.
all right.
So he pushes himself up against the wall.
Just like a well-composed gentleman, you're able to step over without any difficulty, and you are through. Yay! You solved my cliff puzzle.
Quick puzzle.
The quick puzzle right there.
Wait, is there another one right there?
Oh dear God.
Matt.
No, I'm joking. There isn't another one. That was the one. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah.
None.
Right.
So,
like
The
Latin choral
unwashed
music.
masses.
So you, at this very moment, have found yourself on a pretty, you'd say pretty high up cliff. To some extent, you feel as if you may be able, if you were able to get even more height, just a little bit more height, you would be able to look over the fog. But as where you are standing right now, you can only look into the fog. However, you get a good look at the rest of the island from this vantage point here. I have vision locked away behind a whole bunch of like quote unquote secret doors. So let me go ahead and quote unquote unlock those secret doors so that you can see. Boom. Wambo, you see Whatso down there, and he's sort of tending to his business and working on his tea making. You can kind of see he's got like 2 vials, and he's pouring those into basically a little makeshift percolator. He's gone completely above and beyond with his tea making at this point. For the rest of you, you notice that there is, it's actually pretty obvious. There's only one other living creature up here, and it seems like there is a chicken that seems to be nestled underneath a bush. And hey, Blaze, since you are standing right there, as a matter of fact, this tree seems peculiar to you. You might want to investigate it.
All right.
With your...
Are you sure you want me to do investigation?
Yes.
All right. I got a 12.
-1.
Rough. 12 is going to give you the main piece of information, not all of it, of course. But as you approach this palm tree, you notice that this palm tree in particular is a large, very tall, very healthy tree with coconuts on top. There are 1 or 2 coconuts that have fallen onto the ground, and they are wrapped in a kind of, sort of a green, fleshy shell covering over the hard interior. When you're studying this tree, you notice that there are lots... What's strange is that there are lots of... there's lots of moss and other growth on this tree that seems to just barely conceal something. As you're able to cut away some of the moss, some of the vines, and move it aside, you notice that there is a there is a symbol on this tree, and this tree has the symbol of a coin and a down arrow.
Wait a minute. All right. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need the muscle. We found the first one.
Oh, do you mean me?
I do believe he means you.
Born.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
Wimbo.
Not Wampo.
All right. So, underneath the tree is what we're looking for. We gotta start digging.
Dig.
Yes.
So why do you need strong men to dig when shovel do most of work, even for even little men?
Because you're able to dig more than I can.
That's impossible.
Don't you have some
Shut up and
nature
help.
magic?
Yeah, I don't have anything to move Earth.
Well, at least you have stuff to cause fires.
Exactly.
Did anybody think about bringing a shovel?
Nope. That's awesome. I have a crowbar.
Oh, God, shovel.
All right. Well, who wants to do the digging then?
That's why I said the strongmen.
All
Muscle.
right. In which case, what are you gonna do the digging with?
I guess I do with trunk.
Start doing it with like hands.
I stab earth with spear.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I'm gonna check if I'm able to do it.
Oscar will supervise and help with mage hand.
Supervise.
Supervise.
Yes, that one.
So I'll put it this way. This is how the digging of things is going to work in this particular session. You will need to use an appropriate tool. If you do not have an appropriate tool, it will be at disadvantage. But it's basically a athletics check to dig up whatever it is that's buried, and you need to hit a very specific AC, or you need to hit a very specific DC in order to succeed at formally digging it up.
Quick question. All right, I'm gonna do something that I never actually thought I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wild shape into a mole,
Yes.
and I am just gonna go down there. I'm gonna start digging.
Hell yeah. Come on,
Okay.
I'm a mole.
please.
Diggy hole.
So you're going to switch over to it's got to be a very specific. It's you're
Starting with this mole.
becoming a mole. Okay, so
Yes.
So let's look at the stats of a mole really quick here.
I am absolutely weak, but I have
20
burrowing
feet
speed.
burrow, yeah. So like,
Nice.
here's what this is gonna do. You can burrow, so you can locate you can figure out the exact location of it, and this can give advantage to somebody who is going to therefore dig. However, this mole, being a mole, that's not gonna allow you to dig and lift whatever it is out.
No, I'm there to make sure it leads a spot to which the big guys can dig it.
All right. Okay, so in which case you change into a mole. As a matter of fact, I think I might have a temporary
disgusting.
token for that. So let me throw that down here. Characters.
As you say that, you just hear a bunch of high-pitched, angry squeaks.
It's too hairy. Oh, yuck.
Nobody here has commune with animals, right?
Nope.
Okay,
think I
so
do,
nobody
yeah.
nobody
I
knows
can commune
how
with
many
animals.
profanities I
Oh,
am
you can?
screaming.
Nice.
No.
All right. So in the middle of your dig, I would say you don't even need to roll it. You have burrow, so you're going to basically move about the top side, and as you're burrowing about, you can literally, and the rest of you can literally see the the dirt kind of get moved out of the way as it is moving around. You finally dig deeper, and you smack into something that is wood right here.
All right, and with that, I'm going to do is dig directly straight up.
All right, so you dig straight up, and you have figured that, yep, that's the location right there you need to dig.
As you, anybody who's looking, you just see me just use my little paws, little diggy paws, and just smacking the ground right where I think the chest is.
There. You see it? Dig there.
All right. He'll detach his shield from his back and start digging.
I dig with tusk.
Nice.
What was the check we needed to do again?
It's athletics.
All right.
Oh, so good. An advantage, you said.
You?
No, just regular.
Yeah, because he got
Oh,
it canceled out the disadvantage.
Oh, Oh! Oh, shh.
Mole man help out greatly.
Nice.
All right. So with very, very little, with very little difficulty, you're able to spend the. You're using. What are you using? You're using your actual hands in your trunk to do this.
Using my shield.
Using your shield. All right. A shield is a necessary alternative to a shovel. So you're able to dig down with the shield and with your brawn just completely tear up the ground and undo chunks and chunks of dirt and sand and gravel and fragments of grass, and you're able to grab rocks and chuck them aside. And as you are doing so, you take that shield and you jut it down into the crater that you have created, and you hear a thunk.
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna need help to pull it out.
I help you.
By the way, Oscar, just to let you know, I have gifted you an actual raven.
Oh, nice.
So, I have not set up the stats for it, but it is a token that you can control. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, Squawk Eye.
Nice.
When you get a chance, we can make it smaller.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Do that really quick here. Boom. As you are lifting, as you strike down, you're able to feel around and uncover the surface of this item, and very distinctly, you notice that it is a chest. And you are able to pull it and free it from its terrestrial grave and bring it forth.
Step back, my friends. Let us first find out if this is trapped. We're going to investigate it, just kind of like look at it closely, get out my magnifying glass, maybe tap it a little bit.
Excellent.
It smells normal.
It smells normal.
It smells like dirt. It smells like sand.
Yum. Okay. Can I do... What should I do?
Please do a investigation.
All right.
Okay, so I get to switch over to a new scene as you do this. So
What did you do?
I should unveil. This is my official unveiling that I've been doing some more tinkering in Foundry, and through the use of triggers, graphical elements, and macros, I have determined how to create a magical lock.
What?
Here's what your role determines. As you are investigating this thing, it is very clear that the mechanism that governs this chest, it's sealed almost from the inside altogether. There are a number of reinforced steel bars that are tightly sealing this chest shut. On the front, though, you see a dial that is completely covered in stone and has 3 diamonds. Each of those diamonds, not diamonds, but basically you could determine that they're fake jewels. They're not gems. They don't necessarily have any value. They're mostly cosmetic. However, they function as buttons. And as you investigate these buttons, you notice that as you can click with your own mouse, if you click on any one of them, the combination turns.
Ah.
as it turns out that all of your compatriots are zooming in and they're just pressing the buttons with you.
Right.
And you notice that there is, in fact, I just want to make sure, there is, in fact, a button at its center. That button at its center seems to be a button that you would press if you've confirmed that this is the correct combination. And you determine from your 19 roll that this chest is designed to, of course, only open if the right combination is supplied. And if you put down an incorrect combination, there seems to be some wiring and contraptions that that seem to connect to parts of the chest that have interesting but foreign symbols on them. Hey Wambo, are you magically inclined?
Took 2 levels in Artificer, so
All
kind
right.
of.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Wow.
that's a 4.
All right. I mean, they seem like fancy symbols to you. It doesn't occur to you like that. It's peculiar. You're not quite sure exactly, exactly what would happen if you were to press the button with an incorrect combination. I mean, you could certainly give it a shot if you want.
Can I try?
I see your mouse hovering over that button. Be careful, my friends. I believe this is trapped. I see runes on here, so I have reason to suspect it might be magical, but I have no idea what might happen. Blaze, give it a shot.
Oh yeah, just throw me under the bus. Why don't you throw your friend under the bus? What is his name? Wambo or something?
Look, I'm just trying to joke with you. Anyway, how can we decipher this code?
Wait, let me have a look. Maybe my mercenary days we saw chests like these, maybe.
Go right ahead. I'm gonna move 20 feet away.
All right.
And he'll have a look. Do I need to do the Arcana check as well, or
Yes. So in this case, an Arcana check in order to decipher what this script is exactly. It doesn't seem like it's a language. It seems like it is perhaps magical in nature.
is there a way to roll this when my character token isn't there, or
You should be able to go into the actors sidebar, actors directory, and bring up your character, and then double click. Stop right there.
yeah?
Somebody press the middle button.
Ooh!
Yep, somebody press the middle button.
See you right there.
To be fair, yeah, I alt tabbed and then I was just like, oh, and then I just clicked. Yeah, so whoops.
God damn it, Ducky.
So, in which case,
It's fat finger with your trunk.
I want everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
I didn't activate it until I explained generally explained what the rules were, but then somebody pressed the button.
We already had time to actually solve it.
User error.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oops, I accidentally rolled with advantage.
Oof, 8.
You would have got a 10 anyway.
All right, we're going to activate the scene that you are located in and bring you back here.
I don't have an actor slot, by the way.
You don't have an actor slot? What do you mean? Of course you do.
I see it in GMG
it.
player characters. Yeah.
GMG. I don't see anything
Well,
on
it's
the
here.
player.
It's here now.
Oh,
So
cool.
like we're back to the.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird. So I would have gone somewhere over here.
Genuinely sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. I just alt-tabbed and just accidentally fat-fingered it. And
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it's narratively fun, so whatever.
All right.
I'll blame it on Born, so don't worry.
As soon as you yeah, so as soon as you press the button, all of you have made your dexterity saving throws, and we have 17. Anybody get below a 10?
Born did with an 8.
All right. From each of the sides of this chest, you notice that a little opening pops open, and jets of green smoke shoot out. And those jets of green smoke are going to anybody who is nearby, flat-footed, who rolled under 10. It's going to deal 5 damage, and then for everybody else, it's going to deal only 2 damage. But that's not the only thing that happens. You notice that as soon as you press it, it triggers something else. From the tree all the way to the chicken, you see as if a tightrope has been triggered that has been buried underground, and it rips out of the ground. You can see this in a wave as it streams all the way towards the chicken. And because nobody managed to take a closer look at the chicken, you notice that this is not an actual chicken, but is an alarm system.
Oh, come.
And its mouth opens up in a mechanical fashion and screeches out as loud as you can possibly hear it, and you are all bracing your ears with your palms over your ears. I'm not going to make you roll over anything, but soon after, the screaming stops.
Great.
And you hear this screeching echo out across the water. And a few quiet moments pass. And almost as if a response, you hear thunder in the distance.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And as you are able to look up, you do see objects flying through the air in the direction of the islands. Who has the highest perception?
Probably the druid. I have to guess.
I have a
Probably, yeah.
perception of 16.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the highest perception that you could possibly roll.
Not gonna be high. Oh!
There you go.
Oh,
You were saying.
yeah.
All right, so you see streaking across the sky, there is a trail. There is a trail of flame, but this flame is not necessarily covering over these objects. It is just the trail of fire that resulted from the cannons that they were fired from. What you notice? Well, that's strange. You would have expected to see cannonballs. Like, it occurs to you, yes, this is cannon fire. You would have expected to see cannonballs, but instead you see barrels.
Oh.
Barrels that have, in a very quick flash, as you're able to peer up into the sky, as one of them is coming down upon the island, you are able to see a skull and crossbones on one of these barrels.
Up against Donkey Kong, guys.
I was thinking the
We're
same
against
thing.
King K.
Yeah.
Rool.
And right
Yeah.
about here, you notice these barrels crash down. There is a total of about 4 of them. And while it is on the other side of this sort of middle island, from your angle, you are still able to see, at least from the far edge, that as soon as one of these barrels crashes down, it creates a large splash, a large pillar of sand shooting upwards, and the barrel itself breaks apart into splinters across the beach. And it's not so much the barrels themselves, but what was inside the barrels, is you begin to notice corpses step up out of the sand.
Boy.
Of course. As I look over to the big guy and I go, all right, this is why I told you to be delicate. Now I have to deal with this.
Otherworldly being just oh.
Yeah. Next time, when there's something smart that's about to go happen, leave it to the smart people. All right? Okay. Lesson learned. Now we gotta do this a little bit smartly. And by that I mean we gotta find the spots, and we can't open them here. We gotta open them. We'll let the bosses open them. Right now, let's just grab the chest and let's go.
Those of you that are acquainted with this voice, everybody currently except for Oscar and Egon, you hear.
I would have expected less shenanigans at this point, but it seems I'm locked in for the ride, one way or another.
As the voice of the witness speaks into your ears.
I get it. Gotta deal with the shenanigans. That's fine. Let's just get out of here.
The sooner that you can all complete this request, the sooner we can get forward towards, well, uncovering more valuable things about the Gold Mercers Guild.
And you will notice that as soon as these beings on the shore raise up, they immediately are going to look over in your direction. And the one on the far side is going to take their blade out and point. And you are going to hear, "There they are! Take them!" And we're going to roll into initiative.
What so?
What's us fine? I don't care.
Oh, I could have him like row the boat around and we could jump down.
Well, we need more.
Yeah.
We only found one.
I know, right? Yeah, there are 4 of them, right?
Yep.
Presently, there are 4 of them. Also, you don't necessarily know what stuff they're made of, so
Yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna add them into the battle. We're gonna add y'all into the battle. Go ahead and make your rolls, my friends.
Nice Blaze.
Nice. So we got Born, Egon, Wambo, Blaze. You've rolled your initiatives.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I wasn't sure who rolled because last time you rolled for me.
Oh no.
All right. Wambo, of course, is going to be. I'm going to add them into initiative just for flavor, just for fun.
Can you also add my Raven to initiative?
Your Raven would happen on your turn.
Okay, that's happen. How you, okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
All right. So, let us begin the battle. As soon as I hit begin battle, the music is going to stop because that's exactly what happens. So I'm going to kick the music back on again. There we go. All right, Blaze, you were the one to make first action.
All right. I look at the two big guys. And I go, all right, grab the chest and we're going. All right. In the meantime, the two nerds, follow me.
Very well.
As you see him just walk and then just try to slide down the cliff.
That there is going to be about, I would say that's going to be about 20 feet up. So there isn't really any sliding.
No sliding?
No sliding unless you have a soft landing.
I thought I'd be able to do like an acrobatics check or something. Okay.
I mean, you could, but it is 20 feet, so there's still the opportunity to get hurt from that. Just making you aware.
Yeah, I figured that's why I was gonna do it.
Sure.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, acrobatics check. Let's go. Oh, I faced.
Nope, that's gonna be the full damage, my friend. That's gonna be 7, as you would go flat onto the ground.
Damn.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. What do you? How else are you gonna use your turn?
Actually, that will probably be the end of it. Wait, no. I was gonna say it was a disengage. I believe it's one of my abilities that I have. Nibble escape. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna take the dash. Nope. That will be the end of my turn.
All right. In which case, Wambo, Private Eye, it is your turn.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna move up to the edge of this cliff here, and then let's see. Well, let me. Oh, I'm in. I'm thinking about casting like fairy fire, but let's see. I cannot see. They were over there, right?
I think the thing is that middle island is not nearly as tall as the one that or the incline that you're on, so you can see all of them.
Okay. But I don't know where they actually are. I can't see them.
Oh, you can't actually see them because of vision limitation.
I guess so. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me change this because
I was wondering the same thing because I couldn't see them either.
Yeah. Let me actually just change this up fully because the way it is right now, everybody should be getting dim light. I'm gonna just remove token vision altogether, and everybody's gonna see.
Okay, perfect. All right, awesome. Okay, so I'd like to cast Fairy Fire on those two there. For area of effect spells, how do I do that? Do I just select?
You select Fairy Fire, and then it should give you an actual area that you can lay down. Yeah.
It's like a 20-foot. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, I can get all of them? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So like that, and then...
So that's going to be a dex saving throw from all of them?
Yeah, do I just click on that? Saving throw, DC 13?
No, they're going to be making saving throws, so...
Okay, gotcha. Let's see.
All right.
All right. So 2. Well, does the 13 meet or not?
13 is going to save. So the one at the very front is the one that fails. The other 3 are not affected by your spell.
Okay, let's see. Double checking my insightful fighting and see if I can use that at like what range that is, or if there is even a range.
Is that a question?
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just looking at it really quick. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see that isn't incapacitated, but if you have disadvantage for 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So I can use insightful fighting to make a insight check against one of them. I don't know. I guess I'll just be the one that I'll just make it against that guy.
This
right
guy
there.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So they're gonna try to deceive you in response.
Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, what am I seeing?
What are you seeing? Hey, with that kind of roll, you see that individual in particular seems to be carrying a weapon. It looks to be a two-handed hand cannon of some sort.
Oh shit! They've got
with
guns.
with a wide opening at the end.
Ah. The old wide open gun. Yeah.
Yes.
The blunderbuss. Fantastic. Yeah, I would warn everybody about that. Be careful of their weapons. Try and stay under cover, everyone. Whambo. Whatso, get to safety. And I'll end my turn.
All right, so you end your turn. It's Whatso's turn, and Whatso has just finished an entire batch of tea and is ready for people to drink. However, his hearing has come back a little bit, and it seems like he hears Wambo. What's Wambo saying? Oh wait, looks over, realizes that there are a bunch of pirates, and he immediately has to bail into the water.
Yeah.
And all of his tea stuff gets knocked over in the process. So
No.
boop. He's hiding in the water now. I'm gonna remove him from initiative. All right. Next up is going to be our enemies. So, as soon as they have pointed out where you are located, I need to just make sure that certain items can be used in one way or another. Okay, there is some restriction. Let me get a general sense of distance here. Let's see. They're going to be taking the trek this way. So this one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They are headed in your direction and quite quickly, but that's going to be their turn. Now we move it over to Oscar.
Damn, I was muted. Oscar is going to see in this. He is going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay.
Give himself a little bit more protections. Cast it at 2nd level. As he kind of slams his cane that he uses into the ground, and this cold, like icy aura kind of forms over him. He's also going to take a couple of steps Movement set to combat. It's not my turn. I think I'm fine.
No, it's set to your turn.
Oh, that's odd. Yeah, he's gonna take a step over here, and he is just going to have his Raven on its turn. How far can it fly? 50 feet?
Oh, I see. Because it's it does it have free movement? Are you able to move it?
I cannot move the Raven. No.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna enter it into a combat state, therefore, and I'm going to give it free movement. Nope, not Thorn. Are you able to move it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. I'm just going to have it kind of hover over Wambo, and give him help, for his next action.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. In which case, we bring it over to Egon. Egon, there are a number of dead, rotten corpses rushing through the shallows on their way towards your position.
How heavy is this chest?
The chest itself, it's a pretty large chest, but it's, you know, it's no challenge to move it.
Would you say it's less than 90 pounds?
How much? Depending upon what's in it. I don't know necessarily how to measure the weight of the good stuff in it. So I'm gonna say it is like 89 pounds.
89 pounds. That's so great. So I'm gonna just use my trunk to pick it up then.
All right.
So for the purpose of this, then it's with me. So move there, grab it.
So keeping your hands free, but it's on your trunk.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, I can carry up to 90 with my trunk.
Okay. So I will vanish it, and
15.
You are now carrying the chest.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
All right. That your turn?
Yeah.
Boom. Vorn, it is your turn, friend. There are a number of swashbuckling corpses headed your way.
Oh, that's all right. Time to go face on. Geronimo. I
right.
need to do a dex save, right?
Roll an acrobatics check. Yep.
Oh, 5.
You are also going to sustain the full 20 feet down. That's going to be 8 damage to you.
All right, and that's it for my turn. Unless I can move again, but
let's see. That's your move. Is there anything you wish to do for an action? I mean,
you could prepare a dodge just in case they shoot.
Dodge is always safe.
Yep.
Or hold an attack.
Yeah, dodging.
Okay. Well, in which case, we've reached the end of the round. We are back up to Blaze. The first round has passed. You do not hear other booms in the distance.
All right.
At least not now.
I figured it's probably just gonna be them. So I'm gonna do is go right over here. Let's see. Perfect. And I'm going to cast Produce Flame and throw it at him.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
So that will be. Here we go. Yeet. 15 hit.
15 is going to hit. You deal a solid 14 damage. You very quickly realize that at least for one or two of these individuals, they do not have a lot to their defense.
All right. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. In which case, we switch it over to Lambo.
Fantastic. I'm going to whip out my wand of acid arrow. Let me take a look at that really quick. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, from what I don't remember who I bought that from. Who did I buy that from? Anyway.
There was a trader on the seas, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. It was like a merchant who was just kind of going around selling things. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I know I had 6 charges in there. I don't think it is in my inventory though. Where was it? Ugh.
I should be able to add it because see, wand.
I think I just added it as like a custom item or something like that. Let me double check. Thought I had it.
Sorry, y'all. I got hurt today and I took some painkillers.
Oh damn! Hi Limbit. How are you doing? Are you surviving?
No, I'm actually in a lot of pain. I'm probably just gonna go back to bed.
All right, dude. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, take
Thanks for
care,
stopping,
man. We'll get you next time, bud. We'll get you next time. It's all good, man. If you're not feeling good, you're not feeling good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so 90-foot range, an action, and yeah, 2d4 acid damage.
I'm going to temporarily grant you
the spell.
Acid arrow as a spell.
Fantastic.
And I'm just gonna say however many charges were on the thing.
Yeah, it was 7.
7 charges. Boom.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, and that guy's just within 60 feet. Oh, he's 90 feet anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so against the guy that I was that I had fairy fire on before, I'm going to send. I'm gonna flick out my wand and send that arrow flying. What's going on here? Wait for it. Wait, what?
There you go. Acid arrow. Let's go, acid arrow.
Okay, no attack. Oh, with advantage. I guess I'll...
16 is gonna hit.
Okay, that's fine. Won't worry about it. And then damage. Oh, not bad.
10 damage as your acid arrow plummets into the torso of this individual, but like an undead individual that he is, he takes the blow and his chest juts back, but he just keeps on trucking. He is headed directly for you, and all of them have malice in their eyes.
Okay. And then, let's see, and then I will also use my movement to, yeah, I think I will just jump down the hill as well. Probably from, like, over here and then down here next to Vorn. And you said it was acrobatics to get down the hill, right?
Acrobatics, yep.
Does that work? Okay, cool. Come on.
All of you that has attempted acrobatics, you have failed, and you take the full 4 damage.
Okay. Hilarious.
Once again, cliffs are our enemies.
Seriously, the real boss of this.
Oscar, you are the only person that has decided not to take not to lower yourself down from your high position.
There's no reason for him to go down there.
I don't have many ranged attacks, so that's what I'll say.
All right, Lambo, that's it's gonna make your turn, I guess.
Yep, that's it.
All right, in which case, we have now reached the enemy's turn, and we have this individual is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is their full movement. They're gonna stop right there. This person goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are also going to continue moving. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to have these two individuals. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From his angle, he's just barely going to see the 3 of you, so I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2 is Blaze, 3, 4 is Wambo, 5, 6 is Vorn. 1, 2 is Blaze. All right. He is going to take his flintlock pistol and he's going to lower it and he is going to fire it. Six. That is going to miss.
Nice.
The other individual is going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to try to step his... No, actually, he's just going to keep on going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is where he's going to end his turn. And that is going to be theirs. Top of the... sorry, not top of the order, but next up in order is going to be Oscar. Oscar, you are looking down and you see that the individuals are on your compatriots. What do you plan on doing?
Oscar looks around and realizes that one of our compatriots is not in the fight, and he's going to raise his cane and point it at the large elephant and cast haste on him. So,
Oh, hell yeah,
Let's
dude.
go. Let's speed up that trunk boy. You should be able to cast haste, and then you should be able to designate him as a target, I think.
Press T.
I think I might have to.
I actually don't know if haste works like that in Foundry. So let's incorporate haste into.
Yeah, so just know you have bonus 2 AC and all the effects of haste.
Yeah.
Sweet.
As you kind of see this like golden light kind of come out of his cane and gets directed at you. He kind of tips his hat because he's allowing you to go take the punches for him.
I feel superhuman.
He's going to have his raven come down and help Born out. And he's going to stay up here and supervise, and that's his turn.
All right, keeping composure as ever. Egon, you feel a flight of fancy under your feet.
That changes up my whole turn. Holy moly. Okay, so
Got you.
first things first then. Now, I'm just gonna move my guy here for a second. I've already done the math, whatever. Would you consider this spot here like me slipping kind of thing?
I would argue that it is not.
So sorry, would I be safe or no?
I would argue that you would be safe unless something shoved you 5 feet off of it.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll sit right there. That's 40 movement. We're going to rage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Hold on one quick second.
Oh, wait. I thought haste just gives you a plus 10 to speed. Your speed is doubled?
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
One sec. But it's been a minute since I've done this. Okay. So as I get in position and as soon as I rage, my eyes will kind of go a little bit more brighter, and with a mighty roar, as soon as I let loose that roar, it seems like magic leaves my mouth and forms onto my weapon. For DM purposes, now, Matt, magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding until the rage ends. The weapon damage for the type changes to force. It gets the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60.
Gotcha.
And if my weapon leaves at the end of my current turn, it appears back in my hand.
Gotcha.
Badass.
Nice.
I love that one. So good, so good.
But since we're hasted, we're just gonna go over here. So that's an extra 10 there. We're gonna relentlessly attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Which will it's advantage. Perfect. Where is it? Attack.
Coming down with the halberd.
Yeah.
Ow.
That is a successful attack roll. Roll your damage.
Nine points of damage.
Don't forget to add your rage in.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
a
right.
plus
You do.
3. That's a 12.
Oh yeah, that's right. 12. Yeah.
So 1d10 plus 4 was the 9. What are we? You're adding the additional on top of those.
So
plus
it'd be
4,
the
right?
extra 3. Yeah.
Extra 3 damage.
Yeah.
All right. What does this look like?
With blazing haste, ears flapping in the wind, he kind of just like stops and just takes his halberd and just slices him right down the middle. And then with additional movement, he's gonna go in between here, whoop, and he's gonna go after the green guy.
All right. With that said, I'm gonna move you back here for just a moment.
Ooh.
As you take your halberd and you slice down the middle of this corpse, and it cuts through like butter. However, there's something very quickly that you realize as you cut into this one. Compared to the others, this one is definitely bloated, and he's got a lot of like pustules and all sorts of just gross things covered over his body. As his dying action, he is going to burst. And I need both you and Blaze to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Yep.
That is a success.
Just thought it gave me advantage, but it doesn't. So Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Boom.
All right, so you both
Let's
succeed.
go.
You were going to take half of 8 as he explodes into a noxious cloud of gore, ichor, and poison. But for all intents and purposes, he is out of the fight.
Awesome. Disgusting.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll move right here. And we're gonna smack that guy.
I think it's only one weapon. Oh no, you can attack twice.
I can
that's
attack
right.
twice, plus I'm hasted, so I can actually attack 3 times.
Oh, that's fucking wild. Smack him with the chest.
I just have to quickly check the first attack of my turn. Okay, so it's not. Don't get advantage on this one. 21.
No, your
21's
reckless
gonna
attack's
hit.
your entire turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, reckless
Yeah.
is your entire turn.
Oh, I thought it was just the first attack.
Nope,
My
Barbarians
apologies.
just fuck shit up. That's
Oh,
what they
Yeah,
We'll,
seriously.
we'll roll again just in case.
Well, you know, y'all know who to lay down the haste on if you're ever in trouble.
Seriously.
I'm guessing 25 hits.
25 is going to hit. Yeah, absolutely.
So that will be an extra. That'll be 12 damage then.
All right, so it's going to be 12 damage on the one on the right or on the one on the left?
The one on the right, the green dude.
The green dude. Okay, gotcha.
I think
And
the one on the
then-
left had the fairy fire on it. Is that right?
The fairy fire, I think, only affects them if they're in that area. If they leave, it doesn't affect them anymore.
It actually sticks to them, I believe.
Yeah.
Once you fail Fairy Fire, it's on you, unless the concentration gets broken.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Clerics.
Artificer.
Oh, whoops. That's good too, though. That's good too.
Yeah.
All right, absolutely. So you get one more attack, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll still focus on the green guy though.
Okay.
Reckless.
17 hit.
17's gonna hit.
Oh yeah.
Big old 15.
Nice.
Excellent. You are chopping this thing down chunk by chunk, and you are seeing, you're literally seeing just scraps of flesh and chunks of bone fly with each of your blows, cutting left and right. But it is a sturdy corpse, and it is not going down quite yet.
That's it for me.
All right. Which case, we move forward. It is Born's turn. Born, you have just stood up from your fall, and it is time to act.
I guess I'll go to the red one.
All right.
And I'll take his long sword and attack with advantage.
All right. Lay down your attack. That's gonna
19.
hit.
And then since I attacked, I can make an extra attack.
All right. Make your second attack. That is also going to hit.
Alright.
Ow.
11 slashing.
Nice.
And then I will use Action Surge to attack again.
All right. You may as well take him out while you still have the opportunity to do so. So go ahead and roll your next attack.
But I'm just gonna see if I need to click something to the usability. There we go. Again.
13's gonna hit.
And 11.
Ow.
Nice.
All right, it is still up. Swaggering, but still up.
Got one more attack.
Oh, I can't now.
He got 3 attacks in.
Yep. It's for my turn.
All right. In which case, we move it over to Blaze.
All right. Tried and true. Tried and blue. Produce flame. Because I am not clever, and this thing just loves me too much.
Tried and true, but against
18.
who?
18's gonna hit.
I'm gonna throw it at you, Wemblue. But I am targeting. I'm gonna target. Target the one that Born was dealing with.
All right. Go ahead and target the one
11
with
fire.
the blunderbuss. 11. That brings it to 0. However, it does have undead fortitude, so we are going to see Constitution saving throw plus the damage taken. So 5 plus 11 has to break.
16. Come on.
It is going to succeed, and it is going to remain standing.
All right. And after that, I'm going to do is I'm gonna cast first level pirate. Sonus Chorus on myself.
Okay.
I get to heal myself for 4. I feel so loved.
All right. So you heal yourself. You get a little bit of your vigor back after that fall. Is that the end of your turn?
That I'm gonna move. You know what? That will be the end of my turn. Let's go.
All right. Wambo, it is now your turn.
Wambo clutches the pipe in his teeth as he dashes in with his rapier in order to make a stab at this green one that's coming in here. He's going to get sneak attack because there's a guy next to him, and let's see what happens. Oh, that's against myself. I don't want that.
It's like, I sneak attack myself.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
did I trick myself?
Exactly.
Every time. All right.
15 is going to hit.
Fantastic. I'm going to roll the damage and then my sneak attack in here.
That is 15 total. He has taken quite a few hits, and he is most definitely weakened by that strike.
Fantastic. Let's see. I forget. Can I bonus action attack? Can I attack with the dagger at the same time, or do I have to have 2 weapon fighting or something?
I think you need a light weapon in your main hand.
Yeah, I think a rapier actually can.
Yeah. With a rapier? Well, a rapier is not a light weapon.
Rapier's not
Finesse, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, finesse. If it's finesse, it can.
Well,
Oh no, it needs to
that's
be
not
light.
what finesse does.
No, you need it to be a light weapon.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
need
light?
it to be a light weapon. So yeah, that would be your attack.
Okay, gotcha. Then and then after that, I would just let's see. As a bonus action, I think I can do. No, I'll just insult him. Wait, what do I see at this guy? Actually, can I just do like a general Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say you stink worse than Watso's worst tea that he ever made, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Hard burn. All right. It is now the drowned crew's turn. This one is going to move further up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are going to let's see here. It's just like a crossbow in this case. Yeah. They don't really even need to move either. They could just fire. So they're going to. They're going to reload, and they're going to fire their flintlock, and this time they're going to target Born. Bring it down, aim, and fire. 12 is not going to hit you, however.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. The other individual with the large cannon is bearing this blunderbuss, and he is going to point it directly into your face, and he is going to. Actually, no, he's not going to go quite yet. I'm going to have the one with the drowned rock claw. He is going to actually target Wambo. And he is going to target with 3 unarmed strikes. So there's 1. 23 is going to hit.
Hey.
Dealing 9 damage. You will need to make a Constitution saving throw, as his blow to you is his hands are filled with this noxious slime, and
15?
you succeed. You are not diseased. He is going to make another strike at you. 16, is that going to hit?
Oh, I believe so. Yeah, 13. So no, yes, it does hit.
All right. That is going to be
Another
11
saving throw.
damage. Another saving throw.
Okay.
That is going to succeed. He does have one more strike, so he's going to make it.
Okay.
As he wails, ooh, all of them hit. Wow.
Oh.
Wails one right after the other. Just left, right. You are not. You have a very powerful immune system.
You can break my body, but my white blood cells protect me.
Unlike the other ones, he is rabid, and he is just swinging his arms to create as much damage as possible. Now, going back to the other one. He, within a 15-foot cone, is going to aim at the Loxodon, at you, and his compatriot.
Oh.
As he shoots his blunderbuss within this 15-feet cone. And it's fired normally, but it's loaded to make a scattering shot, attacking everybody. So I need you two to make a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna have my dude make a dexterity saving throw as well. He fails.
Dang.
Egon fails. And then Wambo, you will need to roll your dex.
Oh, it's me as well. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got 4 HP, so let's see. 11.
11's not going to make it. Also, it's not going to make it for the snake either.
No.
All right. So each of you gets dealt D6 piercing. So all of you get dealt 2 damage.
1 damage for me.
1 damage for you.
Does Wambo live?
Yeah, I got 2 left. I'm good. I still got relentless endurance. I'm fine.
And so he does have multi-attack. He is going to drop the blunderbuss, and he is going to attack with his rusted longsword against Vorn here. At an 18?
Wait, I thought
My AC is 18, so that hits.
Okay.
isn't it the person's turn who's up on the north side?
No, that's just he's the only one. Everybody's going at the same time.
Oh, I gotcha. Sorry.
All right, so that hits your AC, which means it does not succeed, correct? I do believe that's what it means.
That does hit.
Oh, that
That
does
hits.
hit.
Saving throws.
Yeah, it hits.
All right.
Saving throws is the other one. Other way around.
All right.
You're right, and in reality, I know these things, but I forget sometimes. So, hey, 5 damage to you, Born.
All right, and the saving throw.
There is no saving.
There is none.
Yes,
it
there
says there's
is.
blue
You're
rod.
right.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, you are
Failed
right.
it.
All right. As the blade cuts into you, you instantaneously feel ill, but you won't know the full effects until perhaps a later time. But you have contracted blue rot.
Ugh.
All right.
And that is going to end their turn. What we will do here is we have Oscar, and then we have Egon, and then Vorn. And then I'm going to poll the room to see how everybody is feeling in terms of how much time we have left, because we can continue this battle or we can pick it up later. But we're going to start with Oscar first.
Question on how the spell Magic Missile works with Undead Fortitude. Because it's each time they take damage, they have to make the save for Undead Fortitude, correct?
That makes sense to me.
So, I guess if I fire like 1 at that one, can I redirect where the other ones go if it kills it? Or do I have to declare it before if it kills or not? I'll leave that to you because they could be ruled either way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a great question. I figured it was one casting, and you're casting them all at the same time, but they hit sequentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I figure it. So you're choosing your targets. And if it hits, it hits. I mean, that is to say, if it does the necessary damage, it does the necessary damage. So
I need to declare the targets beforehand.
Yeah.
Before the damage rolls. Okay. We will go for. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah. So just take a look. You must declare all of the targets at once. Yeah. Yep. That's the right.
Okay.
That's the right call.
He's going to level 1 cast magic missile. He's going to cast 2 of them on the one that is by the red one and 1 on the green one.
Okay. Gotcha. In which case, you may as well roll the damage, because that is determining how much what the DC is for his undead fortitude.
Yep.
That's force, not radiance?
It's force. Yep.
It's force. Okay, gotcha. So that is going to be 5 plus 5. So
so the red one takes 10. So 15, I think, is the DC.
It would be 10, because it's 5 plus whatever the damage is.
Yeah, I'm firing 2 missiles at the red one, 1 at the green one. Each missile is that dice roll. So each missile that I fire is 5 damage. So 2 of them are going for the red one and 1's going to the green one.
So I guess the question is, do I make him roll 2 saving throws and each of them are at 10, or do I make him roll 1 saving throw and it's at 15?
I think it's 1, because the damage is simultaneously. He's getting hit with like both of them at once.
Let's go with
if
that.
I had to like go by the rules, I guess, from reading it.
He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. Oh Jesus! Well, he's gonna knock it out with a 20. He's still standing. But you are gonna target the other one with 5 damage, and that's gonna be so it's a DC of 10. But he fails, so he's down.
Take those.
What do these magic missiles look like, and what does it look like striking into the green one?
So outside of like his cane, he kind of slams the ground, and up kind of when you flip a coin, kind of comes 3 of them comes out of the ground, and 3 coins just kind of go slamming into them. 2 into the red one, 1 into the green one.
Nice. Are they like physical coins, or is that just what the magic is?
That's just what the magic is.
Right.
I mean, they're force-willed, but they're in the shape of just gold coins.
I imagine this magic missile is flying through the air, and so you get that like camera view of you riding the missile as the as the undead turns around and faces it, as it juts right into his skull and like blows right through his skull, and then he just topples down to the ground dead. Boom. All right. So that's your spell. Is there anything else you want to do?
He'll have the Raven go over, so this time we'll help Blaze out if he decides to make an attack. That's my turn.
All right, Egon, it is your turn.
What we're gonna do is we're going to take a opportunity attack from that guy if he wants to swing at me.
He will. Yes, he will make his attempt to swing at you. 17.
That hits.
All right, that's 8 damage. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
Yikes!
Oh.
Yep. You feel ill from that strike.
I have one quick question.
Yep.
Where does he take the opportunity attack from? Would he be like right there? Would he take the attack?
I would. Yeah, I would say so.
I didn't see the path he took, but if that was the case, I would like to use my reaction for distant shield.
Hell yeah. Distant shield.
So as you kind of start to move away, the attack is going to come, and right before it hits you, there's a shield kind of pops up that looks like a lock. As Oscar kind of has one finger up in the air as he casts distant shield on you to protect you from that attack, increasing your AC by 3.
Some homebrew magic goodness. All for you.
Just gonna blow my trunk in appreciation.
So and then we're no damage and no
rot.
No rot.
Sorry that was a little late. I have to be within 30 feet, so that's why I needed that clarification.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Then we're gonna speed race ourselves. We're gonna make some attacks on this wonderful man.
All right. This man is quite wonderful. You should meet him. That's gonna hit.
Big ol' 8.
5 damage? Or 8, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
$16 hit?
16 is going to hit.
Another 8. And last but not least,
that is going to hit.
Another 13.
If only you were a champion fighter. All these 19.
Yeah, I know.
All right, as you come in with the halberd, swinging it left, right, slashing away more and more of his corporeal form. That's your 3 attacks. I'm pooped. You're pooped? All right, so we move on to Vorn. Vorn, it is your turn.
All right, and does the red zombie still have the fairy fire on him, or no?
Does he still have the fairy fire? He does.
You know, I should roll for concentration. Actually,
you never did.
checks.
That's right.
Yeah, seriously.
You got to. I can't remember to do those. You have to remember to do those.
It's Constitution, is that right?
Yep.
One.
You sustained quite a few blows though.
It was like 4 in total.
You'd have to roll 4 times.
All right.
Maybe you'll succeed each time.
Nope.
Nope. No longer.
I failed.
All right, so pretty much a normal hit.
All right,
25.
That is a significant attack roll. Do your damage, friend. 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. So he needs to make a saving throw of 13, and he makes the saving throw of 13.
Well, I hit again.
All right.
Let's hope this more works. 21. All right.
That's successful. 8. Constitution saving throw. Nope.
Finally.
Oh,
What does
finally.
this look like?
Well, he'll pretty much aim for the skull.
All right, you taking your blade, realizing that this thing just won't go down with normal strikes. Aim for the head. So you take your blade and you cut across the neck and you decapitate it, and it slumps to the ground, dead.
This time, stay down, you bastard! And I believe I can use my bonus action to, for second wind.
All right, so go ahead and roll your second wind.
Oh, I hail for 15.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty good second wind. All right, and that is gonna make the end of the roll. We are, just to let you know, from speaking Central Time, we're at 10:24. I don't know what everybody's end time is. We can keep going till the end of this battle at least, or if we need to cut it. We can pick up this battle next time.
Let's end the battle. We only have one more person
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, you only got one more, so may as well. So, Blaze, top of the order.
All right. So I'm going to run down to the nerd, seeing that he's nearly dead.
Just kill him. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine, probably.
I look up. No, you won't. And
I
I'm
can...
gonna cast Cauterize at 3rd level.
Don't get that thing away from me. Do you have your cigar?
Well, it's a healing cigar that touches your wound and heals you for 13. Wow, that was horrible rolls.
It's still good. 13, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Look, at least now you can stand up better. With that, I am going to do is see, I move 1, 2. See, I was here. That was 10.
Mm-hmm.
That was 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm gonna get out of the face of the cliff right over here, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Excellent. So, Wambo, Private Eye, it is your turn.
I pick up my pipe, get it back in there, get it lit up a little quick, and then bonus action dash in, and with my rapier come in swinging. So let me see here. So that's 15, 20, 25. What was that? 45, 50.
Hello, friend.
5. we join in battle once again. Except this time it's not sharks.
Oh,
Wow.
Sucks. I guess I'm still not quite good. That's unfortunate.
All right.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. It's my turn.
Yep, that is your turn. In which case, we move forward. It is now the Drowned Blade's turn. Facing either one of you, the Loxodon, our friend Egon, is the source of its target. It is not going to worry about its flintlock pistol anymore. It's going to chuck it into the water, and it is going to take out its rusted longsword, and it's going to make 2 slashes. With a critical.
Misses.
That's
All
13
these
damage.
1s and 20s.
And do your Constitution saving throw. You are not poisoned. You are not blue rotted. Okay, he's gonna make his second attack. Overwhelmingly. 9 damage. It's another con saving throw.
Just one second. I forgot I take less damage from slash. I forgot. So that was 13. So that's 7 points of damage. Or you roll? Do you? Okay. So
Down,
7
down.
and
Yeah. 7 and 4.
7 and 4. Okay. So it'd be 11. So we're at 32 plus the con save.
Oh my.
So many.
There are 2
Yeah.
people in the party with blue rot. Oh boy, you do not feel super well. The nausea moves on very quickly, but you get the sense that it is not completely gone. You do notice that the place it had struck you, there seems to be not just the ichor or the blood from your cut, but there seems to be some blue liquid leaking out of it.
Super.
Yeah. And that's its turn. Boom. Oscar Coinmantle. Surveying the battle.
He's going to anime style push up his glasses. He's going to cast Mind Sliver on it.
Oh yeah.
Make an intelligence saving throw, DC 14.
I might not even need to because this intelligence is fucking 3. Nope.
All right. Wow, 4 damage. Psychic damage. Loses 1 D4 on its next saving throw.
Okay.
And only other person that hasn't had the Raven is a Wambo. So the Raven flies over there, but that's my turn.
All right. Wambo, you are being greeted with a raven. Egon.
I'm mad. $14.
14's gonna hit.
Big ol' 14.
Big ol' 14. He looks like one more strike would down him if that strike was enough to deal. Okay, so
Another 9.
that's 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. Saving throw. Fails.
Oh, plus the mud slipper.
What does this look like?
Never mind.
So after he stabs me with his rusted sword, he'll make 2 swipes of the halberd, but then he's gonna take the arm that had the attack on it, and he's just gonna put the arm in its mouth and just push him to the ground and just start slamming the arm into the blue rotted arm into its own mouth and crush him.
You're basically gonna take your full. It's like you're taking your full hand. You're crushing
My full-
his skull underneath.
Yeah, with
Okay.
with whatever arm that he attacked with, the blue rot stuff.
All right. In the midst of the kicking up of mud, in the mix of the blood and the flesh and all of the gore dripping from this corpse, you shove him down. You grab him and you push him down into the shallows. You can't see his skull, but you can feel his skull under your hands. And with enough force, you feel and hear underneath a just kind of a murmured body of water, a crunch as you crack and collapse his skull underneath your brawn. And he is dead. And that, my friends, is my pirate in a barrel puzzle. And you succeeded my pirate in a barrel puzzle. Yay! So,
Did we though? Did we?
No.
however,
Survived.
in this precise moment, as soon as you have taken down your combatants, you're noticing from the far side from the far side of the island, a ghastly green light begins to break through the fog, and the fog on that side of the island begins to dissipate slowly. As it does, like a curtain opening up the way, you notice the sight of a ghastly, glowing vessel hanging out in the distance. Its presence gives everyone a chill. And for those of you that have keen sight, you will notice standing at the front, staring from is the bow of the front. I'm trying to remember how ships work.
Yeah, the bow's front.
Yeah.
Staring from the bow, menacingly, is a lone figure, a pale, woman with red hair. And this individual is staring directly at the island. You don't know if they are staring directly at you, but you feel a chilling sensation ripple through your body. While you have just faced undead, it seems to you the nature of this individual is far more complicated. Which you will likely find out more the next episode of The Gallows Humor. And so we're going to end the session tonight on that note, in the aftermath of that battle. And I want to thank all y'all for playing this game with me tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for DMing, man. That was a great time.
Absolutely.
That was fun.
So, we are going to wind down the stream, maybe talk about what the future looks like in terms of next session. For all of y'all watching, I also want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for partaking in this wonderful session. Also, this is The Gallows Humor, which is a campaign, part of Project Aurora. Project Aurora is a big Dungeons and Dragons living world setting. If you are interested, click on the Discord link in chat. Also, feel free to hit that follow button and give props to all of our fantastic players tonight. They did amazing. Some of them were diseased, but we'll find out what the results of that is. Without further ado, I'm going to wind down the stream. It has been a pleasure and a privilege, and I, Chaotic and Writer, will see y'all in the next episode. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Do we leave now?
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
Oh,
yeah.
goodbye.
Yes. This
What's
is
the church? Gonna.
and cut.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.